2021, and we've seen the evolution and the growth, and that all culminated with last week, Knucklemania 5. It was one of the biggest combat sports cards of all time, and certainly in Philadelphia. Sean, you've been around this game for so long. Let me ask your thoughts. How has Knucklemania as a franchise continued to grow and evolve?
It certainly has. You know, Knucklemania 1, that main event was Paige Vancamp coming from the UFC in her Bkfc debut. Britain Hart winning the unanimous decision, but it built. You know, there have been stages. Stage number 1 was card number 1, June 2nd, 2018, Bkfc 1, Cheyenne, Wyoming. The next stage was Knucklemania 1. You see the introduction of fighters like Mike Perry. Fighters coming into this sport from the UFC, from professional boxing, such as Austin Trout, a former WBO 154-pound world champion. It continues to grow. Chris, you were on that front wave of UFC greats coming into BKFC. We're seeing multiple UFC veterans on this card. They just continue to come, and not just from the UFC, not just from Bellator, PFL, Pro MMA, coming from professional boxing as well.
Sean, I like to think I was just a little smarter than these guys. I saw it right away. I saw it, and I was like, this is going to be the biggest thing. This is amazing, but you're seeing a lot more fighters. I love it when we talk to fighters from the UFC, from boxing, and you talk about bare knuckle. Some people are like, oh, I don't think so. And other people, their eyes light up. I'm like, you're a real fighter. You want to be involved in this sport, and they love it. They cannot wait to get involved with it.
You know, Curran, I think about when Art Davies started the UFC, and it was called things like human cockfighting, like dirty fighting, and look where the Ultimate Fighting Championship is now. Look where MMA is now. That's the same arc that David Feldman, our founder, our CEO of BKFC, has taken us on this modern revival of bare knuckle fighting.
Absolutely. It's almost like you look at the evolution of UFC, BKFC now forging its own path, and there was actually media reports this week that BKFC is now #2 behind UFC in terms of all combat sports. That's an incredible achievement in just this short amount of time. Now, Knucklemania 5 is a big part of that, right? Knucklemania, the franchise itself. And Sean, I'm curious to your thoughts. There were so many moments last week. That opening bout, which is one of the greatest combat sports openers of all time. There was the heavyweight championship. There was massive knockdowns. There was Jeremy Stevens maybe getting a future fight with Conor McGregor. Let's see what happens. But Sean and Chris, what were your biggest takeaways? What was the biggest moment that happened last week at Knucklemania 5 in your opinion?
I look at the totality of the card. Again, as I talked about the variety of it. Bout number 1, Baba Luiz defeating McDowell, and you have 7 total knockdowns, 5-2 in favor of the Georgian Itsu Baba Luiz. TKOs, a disqualification. You have 2 absolute A+ MMA fighters, Eddie Alvarez in his home city of Philadelphia, fighting there for the first time since 2010 against Jeremy Stevens, who was great in the UFC, and he's been even greater in BKFC. A title change, Mick Terrell, our English heavyweight champion, and now he is the ex-champion because the American from Wisconsin, Ben Rothwell, now claiming that title. And a fight I think that's been lost in the shuffle, which I thought was outstanding. It really showcased why David Feldman has embraced women's bare knuckle since that opening BKFC 1 card, June 2nd, 2018. Taylor Starling fought so hard. Beck Rawlings was on point. Beck Rawlings was the original queen of bare knuckle, winning over Alma Garcia by way of 2nd round TKO on BKFC 1, and now on Knucklemania 5, dropping Taylor Starling, winning a unanimous decision. Full credit to Beck Rawlings showing her skill. Full credit as well to Taylor Starling showing her tenacity.
And Sean, I agree with everything you said. Those fights were amazing, but I think the one that people have been forgetting about is that Garbarino. He came in and showed so much skill, just not getting hit. He didn't even try to take his opponent out for the first few minutes. Ducked, moved, and just showed his ability to not get hit. That's impressive. And then when the time was right, he landed that big right hand, knocked his opponent out. That guy could be a problem for a lot of people in that weight class.
Absolutely. It was an absolutely stacked card last week, stacked card this week. And we're going to keep the energy going next week. We're going across the pond to Newcastle, United Kingdom. You see it there. Thompson versus Boardman at the top. And then Jardine versus Shields. This is going down. BKFC, Newcastle, just 1 week away. I can't wait for that one. And let's check out our top 4 presented by Blackout Coffee. Sean and Chris, take us through it.
So current from Mohegan Sun in New England to the north of England. Next Saturday night, we will be in Newcastle. Chris, our main event for the BKFC UK Cruiserweight title, Carl Thompson versus Rob Boardman.
Another great card. I really love what I've seen from Lewis Keane. He's going against McCarthy. That's going to be amazing. Paul Cook, always tough, always dangerous, always fun to watch. Brogan, I mean, last card we put on in England, I thought that was our best. This one, it's a very good card as well, Sean. I mean, they just keep getting better.
So, Sean and Chris, let me ask you this. We know about the BKFC expansion, right? And now this expansion into the UK. We know all the other regions that BKFC has been, Bulgaria, Spain. We've seen BKFC everywhere. Mexico, Canada, I could keep going on and on. And we're going to keep going to more and more places. But let me ask you this. What do you think this event means in Newcastle for that overall expansion plan for BKFC?
Well, Chris, I think you'll agree. When we're in BKFC UK, we have fighters from the United Kingdom, so my wife's English, I know these things. England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, as well as the Republic of Ireland. But we get fighters from Europe as well. We get Spaniards, we get fighters from France, from Germany, from the Czech Republic. We go into Central Europe and Eastern Europe. Fighters that haven't necessarily been able to get on cards for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship in the United States, just simply because of logistics, are finding an opportunity to fight on these BKFC United Kingdom cards.
Sean, it's like you said, there's so many different places. I know we were watching, and they're like, we got fighters from 7 countries here, 8 countries. Every card we put on, there's people from all over the world fighting over there. It's just shows how interested people are in BKFC.
And we talked about the global expansion, Curran. So BKFC already talking about expanding even further. A lot of discussions about nations like Italy, like South Africa, going into South America. This is a global sport. You know, we so often reference the rise of mixed martial arts from 30 years ago. We're on that exact same path, that exact same trajectory. It starts as one thing and it grows to something much, much bigger very quickly.
I agree with what you're saying. We're on the same path. I think the trajectory is a little bit faster, though. It's happening at a more rapid rate. I was there early days of UFC. I think we're much faster.
We saw the growth in Spain, and that actually had huge effects in terms of the fans watching it, the fighters that got to participate. It was an incredible event in Marbella last year. So let me ask you this, Sean. We know that we're going to Italy. What do you think that will do for Italy and BKFC and combat sports, for not just the fans, but as you guys pointed out, the athletes that can now compete in BKFC and an opportunity they didn't have in the past?
You know, it really energizes not just the fan base, but the fight culture in these countries. Chris, you and I knew we were onto something when we arrived in Costa del Sol, the southern coast of Spain, flew into Malaga, then over to Marbella, and we're seeing billboards, fight posters. We're walking by pubs. We just walked by, we didn't go in. And you're seeing banners for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. So it excites the community. The gyms, the local promotions, the managers, the fighters, the trainers are talking about it. That's what we will see in Italy. We've already experienced that in Bulgaria, in the United Kingdom, in Mexico, in Canada. Certainly we saw it last October in Spain, and that's why, as a company, we are so excited with BKFC, Curran, about this global expansion. Every time we go to a new nation, that opens up everything. It opens up the fans, it opens up the sponsors, it opens up the gyms, and it opens up the fighters.
I think the rise of BKFC helps out because the way the UFC and MMA has expanded throughout the globe, it's became a global sport, and so I think people are seeing what we're doing like, man, that's like UFC, it's a better version of it. Some people think that, and so they get there, they see what they like, and they love our sport. It's fast, it's high pace, it's a lot of action, there's a lot of heart shown, so I think people are loving what they're doing on the international level.
Well, that's where we've been. A lot of global expansion to come, including next week. Let's talk a little bit about tonight. Here in Mohegan Sun, we have an absolutely electric main event. I'm really looking forward to this one. Sean and Chris, break this one down for me. What do the fans have to look forward to tonight in our main event? 165
pounds is absolutely stacked. Our champion, Austin Trout, watching at home live tonight in New Mexico, certainly will be paying very close attention to this bout. We're not calling it a title eliminator, but the winner of our main event, Julian Lane versus Cameron Vancamp, certainly one would think is taking a big step towards a potential world title shot. We talked about the opening of our broadcast, Chris, this being that quintessential Crossroads fight. It really is massively important to both men.
I mean, Julian Lane's been around for a long time. He's been so good, so talented, knows how to do bare knuckle better than almost anybody. You can see here against former Olympian, former world champ Anguilla, just controlling the range. He understands you can't sit there and trade the entire time. He hits, he moves. That's what this is about, hit and don't get hit. He will bang, but he will move as well. He's not going to sit there and take unnecessary shots. There's that intelligence, there's that movement. Understanding this sport has been key to him. He understands this more than anybody in many ways because he's fought so many times in bare knuckle. Now when it comes to Cameron Vancamp, he's not going to sit there and try and bang. He doesn't want to bang it out with you. He wants to be smart. He wants to hit and don't get hit. Look at the movement. Waiting, just backing up, tagging his opponent. He gets inside, he wants to time. He's a very smart, very technical fighter. Continues to land hard shots, but he's going to do it when he wants to, not when you want to. That is his name of the game. Hit and don't hit, just like we talked about with Julian Lane. That intelligence, that understanding, but man, he can put some damage on you. Does a great job. He feels like this is his time. He's only had 3 fights, but he's ready to go in there and get in the rankings and try and get that title.
That is our main event, which has amazing storylines, as you just heard there. But also, our co-main event is absolutely fascinating. It's the Bkfc debut of Brennan Ward, and I can't wait to see him. I've seen him in everywhere, other promotion in combat sports. He's finally making his Bkfc debut. Very, very exciting. He's going to be taking on tough James Dennis, who has 2 recent knockout wins. So he's going to be tested immediately when entering Bkfc. Guys, what do you think about this one?
Brennan Ward, when we were both in Bellator, he was fighting first at 185, then at 170. I was the play-by-play commentator. He was one of my favorite people, not just fighters, but people. Outside of the cage, inside of the cage, he brings that same energy now to the Bkfc ring. 26 career pro MMA bouts for Brennan Ward. He has gone the distance just once. He has massive power. So again, he was an 85er and then a 170 in MMA. He is settling in at 175 for this, his Bkfc debut. He knows he has power. Also, full belief in his power and with both hands is James Dennis. James Dennis comes in 2-1 in Bkfc. He's won his last 2 fights. He said the pressure is on Brennan Ward. He's the known fighter. He is the local ticket seller. I'm a guy who comes in from Montana, but I am going to win this fight because I simply will open up, take chances, and James Dennis said, I will knock out Brennan Ward.
Ward is an absolute animal. We've seen him fight all over the place, been so athletic, so explosive, and like you said, power. If this guy hits you, he's going to hurt you. However, his opponent, James Dennis, that guy, he's really feeling like this is his time because he has nothing to lose. He feels like he has a chip on his shoulder. Everybody's counting him out. He's like, I've won my last couple fights. I understand the sport better. This guy doesn't get it. Just look, each time he throws a punch, it's with bad intention. He throws power the entire time. Jab, what is the jab? I don't care about a jab. I want to knock your head off. Did so much damage to his opponent, he has to take him down here. But doesn't matter, he take him down because he's already hurt. This guy comes throwing hard shots. He has complete confidence right now. He has a chip on his shoulder. That's what you need in order to come out here and upset somebody in their hometown. He feels like he's going to do it tonight.
I think that's one of my new favorite phrases. What is a jab? Who needs one, right? And that seems to be the mantra here at Bkfc. Those fights are later tonight. You see the QR code. That is to get this full card, 8 fights in our main card, but we still have one big fight in our prelims left to go. Our first fight ended in 1 round, so you don't want to miss this. You don't want to blink. We're going to keep the action moving here at Bkfc at Mohegan Sun.
Get ready. The world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, heads back to the birthplace of bare knuckle. Saturday, February 8th, don't miss your chance to witness 2 undefeated warriors clashing for the Cruiserweight UK title. It's Carl the Wasp Thompson versus Rob the Great White Boardman. In the co-main event, the always ready to fight Pick the Molar Jardine. Watch it all live on the BKFC app. Download it now at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com. All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. He'll be 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to.
I don't think they know.
We are coming to you live from Mohegan Sun. This is the BKFC prelims. To watch the main card, you see it right there. Scan the QR code. 8 massive fights, but we're going to keep it moving here. We have one more free fight in our early prelims. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape.
To the featherweight division we go. The numbers presented by OnlyFans for Jared Lennon versus Jacob Kreidel.
Kreidel enjoying a 4-inch height advantage, but a 3-inch height advantage, or reach advantage as well. He's going to want to stay long and make Glenn try to get inside.
This is bout number 2 promotionally in BKFC for Jacob Kreidel. His 6th overall in the sport of bare knuckle. Kreidel has also had 10 pro MMA bouts. In our fighter meeting, Jacob Kreidel told us, I want to stay long, fully utilize my reach advantage. I want a measured start, but within that measured start, I want to establish my jab.
He wants to make his opponent try and rush in, make him come forward. Each time his opponent's come forward, he's making him pay with hard, straight punches.
Of his opponent in this featherweight bout, Jared Lennon, Jacob Kreidel said, I expect him to come straight forward off of scratch. I think he wants to be an inside fighter. I have to time my uppercuts as Lennon comes forward. I will move backwards smartly. I will move laterally smartly.
Has to make sure he makes his opponent walk into that 2. If he walks into a 2 with his power coming forward, as that guy's walking in, that's what he's putting him down with.
This is the BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debut for Jared Lennon. And that is a no-nonsense walk to the technical zone before entering the BKFC ring for Lennon. In our fighter meeting, Jared Lennon, who's had 16 amateur boxing bouts, 1 in amateur kickboxing, told us, I want to throw fast and accurate punches throughout. I want to flow off of my jabs from range.
Stay long, be elusive, that's his main thing. Defense, he understands you cannot hit hard in this sport, but he wants to really utilize that jab and adapt to everything his opponent does.
Lennon also told us, I do not want to get stuck in the pocket trading punches with Jacob Kreidel. I'm willing to move backwards. I will always move on angles.
Like you said, no brawling. That's not what he wants to do. He wants to make sure he's not being predictable, not being linear, being smart and moving the entire time.
Back we go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black and green. He stands at even 6 feet tall. His official weight, at even 146 pounds. Tonight, he steps into the squared circle ready for bare knuckle fight number 5. Fighting out of Miles City, Montana. Here is Jake the Snake Kreidel. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears white and black. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 144 1/2 pounds. Tonight, he makes his BKFC debut, fighting out of Lowell, Massachusetts. Here is Jared Lennon. And our referee in charge of the action, Kevin McDonald.
Jared Lennon told us, if Jacob Kreidel starts quickly, I will start landing counters. If he starts tentatively, then I will work my in and out motion. Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. Forward off of scratch for Jared Lennon. He's in the white trunks. Black trunks for Jacob Kreidel. Then a half time on the right hand. There is a stagger we fight on. Big right hands on the inside from Jacob Kreidel. Counter left hook. Both fighters throwing big in the pocket.
So much energy.
This is exactly what Lennon said he did not want to do. Trade in the pocket. Now both fighters down, and that is ruled a knockdown of Kreidel is recorded by Lennon. Here's the mandatory 8 count from Kevin McDonald given to Jacob Kreidel.
Step here.
Kreidel popped up very quick. I don't think he's hurt
Gentlemen, knuckle
badly.
up.
But Lennon might go for the knockout immediately.
Lennon heavy on the feint, again to the inside. Short right hand now from Kreidel. Good defensive tie-up from Lennon to get the separation from McDonald. Wide open here in round number one. Big shots to the canvas goes Lennon.
Nope, totally
It's ruled a slip by Kevin McDonald. Jared Lennon cut, corner of his right brow. 60 seconds remaining, round number one.
These guys are all over the place, Sean, falling down a lot. They have to get their legs underneath them, calm down a little bit.
There was a 1-3 hard on the jab, then hook entry from Lennon. Mouthpiece out. Giving back to Jared Lennon, right back in. Overhand left, again into the clinch, almost a side headlock position by Kreidel. There's the separation for McDonald. 35 seconds remaining, round number one. Huge overhand left lands from Lennon.
That landed very clean, but took very well by Kreidel.
Right hands again, wide open swings from Lennon. Wide open swings from Kreidel, hook to the body, and that body shot drops Jacob Kreidel.
I think it was the left hand upstairs that really did the damage. The body shot landed, but man,
7.
so many hard punches being thrown
8.
by these guys.
Step toward me. Step back.
Kreidel
Step to
showing
the right.
a lot of toughness.
Step to the left. Knuckle up.
The bell, the end of round number one.
And you can see the referee really doing his due diligence, trying to make sure Kreidel was okay to continue to fight. He knew he took a hard shot to the head, as well as a good body shot.
Although Jared Lennon told us emphatically in our fighter meeting, I do not want to get stuck in the pocket trading punches. He was outstanding in the pocket trading punches.
Sean, sometimes when you have a fight, you think, oh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a game plan, but that goes out the window as soon as somebody throws a punch. And here's a couple of those inside shots that were being landed. And here's a second. You're going to see the good left hand up to the body. Then he comes to one upstairs. That's what did the damage. They both hurt. It was that headshot, I think, put Kreidel down.
Seconds out called.
Seconds down.
Jared Lennon in his first ever round of any kind as a professional combat sports athlete. Dropping Jacob Kreidel twice.
Neutral corner, please.
Let's see if...
Medical timeout called by Kevin McDonald.
Hopefully they let this go. And if so, let's see if Lennon or either one of these fighters can calm down a little bit.
Medical clearance from Dr. Michael Schwartz from the Mohegan Commission. Now round number two. See the measuring in and out of Jacob Kreidel to start the second round. Kreidel to the inside. Both fighters down.
Double legs.
Lennon landing an open guard. Kreidel staying on the canvas.
Stand up. You good to fight? All right. Watch it, guys.
Jake Kreidel has had 10 pro MMA bouts. Off the canvas, right back to it. Ruled as a slip. Almost a side headlock position from Jared Lennon. On the turn. Lennon to the body. Left hook. Knockdown number 3 of Jacob Kreidel.
That body shot looks like where Kreidel kind of got hurt when he went to the ground earlier.
Up at 6 is Jacob Kreidel. We are done! And victory in his Bkfc debut for Jared Lennon.
It's like Lennon did the smart thing and went to the body. We always talk about how effective that can be in bare knuckle. Kreidel obviously hurting to the body. And I'm sure Lennon learned a lot in this first fight. He's going to go back, watch the tape, understand, okay, I practiced this way. When I fought, I just let it all hang out and just fought. Got to learn how to mix that in with your technical skills.
Both fighters were ultra game. Jacob Kreidel twice pulling himself off of the canvas in round number 1 and then dropped with a body shot. He was up at 6. Talked to referee Kevin McDonald, was nearly doubled over. That was the end of the fight, and victory for Jared Lennon.
But Sean, just look at that heart and will to win for Kreidel. He gets hurt badly, gets up, looks at the referee, tries to do what he can, and then he drops to the ground afterwards. I mean, just trying with every ounce of energy and courage he has to stand up. Couldn't do it.
Jared Lennon, trained by one of my favorite people in all of combative sports, 2004 U.S. Judo Olympian, Bkfc and Bellator veteran Rick Hahn. Rick Hahn, no doubt, pleased with the performance of his fighter Jared Lennon. Jacob Kreidel still reeling from the effects of that left hook to the body. Not without adversity, the win in his Bkfc debut for Jared Lennon.
Well, Jared Lennon came out and immediately was just scrapping. You can see he got a cut over his right eye to show for it. He should learn so much in this fight. There's Rick Hahn, you can see in the corner of Lennon.
Not quite a Rick Hahn fight. Rick Hahn not quite that wide open. Jared Lennon, though, he talked about flowing off the jab. He talked about being very elusive defensively. Kreidel just was not going to allow that type of fight.
It takes two to make a fight in that manner, Sean.
We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Kevin McDonald, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 45 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Jared Lennon.
And a very good pro debut for Lennon. Look forward to watching this guy progress, get better with each fight.
Jacob Kreidel showing his character, his heart. He definitely had his moments, and full credit to Jared Lennon in his Bkfc debut. Walking through and avoiding some massive swings from Jacob Kreidel. 2 knockdowns in round number 1. Beautiful to the body for the finish in round 2. The winner by way of second round TKO, Jared Lennon defeats Jacob Kreidel.
Get ready. The world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, heads back to the birthplace of bare knuckle. Saturday, February 8th, don't miss your chance to witness 2 undefeated warriors clashing for the Cruiserweight UK title. It's Carl the Wasp Thompson versus Rob the Great White Boardman. In the co-main event, the always ready to fight Pick the Molar Jardine. Watch it all live on the BKFC app. Download it now at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com. All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I think it'd be 500.
Fade the flag.
We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to. And there is the QR code for our main card tonight. Bkfc at Mohegan Suns. We've had 2 fights in our early prelims, 2 knockouts, and that's setting the tone and picking up from what we had last week at Knuckle Mania, and now this week at Mohegan Sun, looking to continue that energy. So far, we've done that. Big win there for Jared Lennon. He's only from an hour and a half up the road, so he won this fight in front of his hometown fans. He landed the body shot early, landed it late, and next week we're gonna keep it going. February 8th, we're going across the pond to Newcastle. Thompson versus Boardman, and then Jardine versus Shields. And as we've been talking about, BKFC is going global. We've been all around the world. We went to Spain last year. Now we're going to UK. Italy is on the books. There's a lot of big cards and expansion coming up for BKFC. And we had 17,000 plus last week in Philly. The fans are lining up here in Mohegan Sun. And there is the QR code. Get that now for our main card. Let's take a look at some of the images and action from last week. Scan that QR code now.
In bare knuckle fighting championship, Itzo Babaluidze. This is his BKFC debut. Right hand heavy on the entry once more. Down goes Brian McDowell.
And Babaluidze just kept throwing punches until one finally snuck through and did damage.
Babaluidze, another big right hand. Now the left hand. We're 1 knockdown apiece.
This is what we want, Shane. Both guys getting some action. Both guys getting knocked down.
Brian McDowell entering 1-0 in BKFC. There's a big left hand on the entry. Huge
unanimous decision, Itsu Babulaidze.
From Birmingham, Alabama, Logan Tucker fighting here in his home city, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Cody Russell now set for his bare knuckle fighting championship debut. Stiff jab, huge swings, and there's the counter right hand from Russell. On the back pedal, hard entry right hand, there's the big counter left hook, and down goes Logan Tucker. 3, 4. See the smear of blood across the face of Logan Tucker. Big left hand, and that's ruled as knockdown number 2. Good refrain from Dave Braslow. 30 seconds remaining in the second round. Right hand, left hand, right hand from Russell. Big single from Cody Russell. Knockdown number 3 of this fight. It's really been about the aggression of Tucker and that really crisp, hard counter striking of Cody Russell.
I think he landed a good shot.
Big shot. Knockdown number 4 off the clean counter of Cody Russell. Huge heart from Logan Tucker. Big right hand, knockdown number 5.
And that's it. That's all she wrote.
Is over.
By KO, Cody Russell.
This is the Bkfc debut for Noah Norman. This is the bare knuckle fighting championship debut for Phil Caracappa. 120 remaining, round number 1. We're 135 pounds. Big swings, huge right hand. Caracappa getting halftime blood.
Hey, don't hit on the brake. That's the last warning I'll give you. Don't hit on the brake.
Trying to get his breath. He's trying to get his arms to come back.
On the left hook from Caracappa. That left hand lands. Left hand right back for Phil Caracappa. And right back into the clinch for Caracappa.
That's a disqualification.
This fight is over. A disqualification.
Phil Hitman Caracappa.
Zach Pinnell now set for fight number 4 in bare knuckle fighting championship. One of the most intense fighters in and out of the ring and all of BKFC. Travis Thompson. For Travis Thompson, and down goes Travis Thompson.
Took a hard shot. Let's see how hard Travis Thompson is. He's got to get his legs underneath him.
Two fighters absolutely incapable of a boring fight. Travis Thompson and Zach Pinnell. Left hook to the body, right to the head. Big left hand from Thompson. Pinnell trying to counter with his back and throws. Right hand. This fight is over. A count from behind win for Travis Thompson.
Getting up off the canvas, Sean, my favorite thing in this sport.
By KO, Travis, the Animal Thompson.
This is fight number 5 in bare knuckle fighting championship for Brandon Meyer. Zedekiah Montanez fighting here in his home city, Philadelphia, and this is BKFC debut. Stepping in there with the right hand, Brandon Meyer. To the body, and down goes Zedekiah Montanez. Straight right hand.
He really closes that range, closes that distance range, that step.
Back to southpaw. High elbow block. That is ruled a slip by Dan Bergliota. To the body from the level change. Montanez down to the hand. On the right hand. Big left hand. We might be done. We are done. A huge win. One-punch knockout.
By KO, Brandon Beast Mode Meyer.
This is fight number 6 in the sport of bare knuckle for Steve Banks. Joey DeVaco now set for fight number 1 in BKFC. Check left hook from DeVaco, and that was fast as well. Big right hand. Banks will go through the court. Banks is hurt. On the left hand, the right hand. Big to the body, now to the head. Seeing these roll throughs, these duck unders, these level changes. Here's left hand, that's staggered Banks. Banks against the ropes. Big left hand. Now to the body, to the head. Ferocious punches from DeVaco.
DeVaco looks a little tired at this point.
Left hook from Banks. Now Banks dropping DeVaco here in round number 3, feeling as though he's in full control. Both fighters to the canvas, ruled a double slip by Dave Braslow.
Looked like he almost didn't put his hands up.
Walking to the ring ropes is Joey DeVaco. Dave Braslow starts this fight, and victory. championship debut, Pat Sullivan. Jim stances for King Thomason Jr. Right hand, step away.
By KO, Kane, K9, Tomlinson Jr.
Apostle Spencer now set for fight number 2 in bare knuckle fighting championship for John Garbarino from South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is Garbarino's Bkfc debut. In with the right hand for Spencer. Garbarino, big right hand on the step in. Double change again. Big right hand left hook. Strong sequence for Garbarino.
Just so slick right now is Garbarino.
Overhand right hand. Down goes Apostle Spencer.
Apostle's hurt. I don't know if he's getting up.
Johnny Garbarino.
One of the biggest personalities in all of BKFC, Zach Kalman. This is fight number 2 in BKFC for Patrick Brady. Round number 1. Black and white trunks for Patrick Brady. Blue and white trunks for Zach Kalman. Fast start from Patrick Brady. Here's the right hand on the left hook. Big right hands and down goes Zach Kalman off the right hand.
Just overwhelming Zach Kalman with hard shots.
Straight right hand. Huge shots now. Brady can see the finish line. Trying to reach in here in round number 1. Brian Meyer taking a really close look. One-way traffic for Patrick Brady. Kalman's trying to top counters.
Kalman might want to take a knee because they're going to stop this if he doesn't.
Huge rights, left hands. An onslaught of punches and they continue. There is the stoppage just like that.
By TKO, Patrick the Brick Brady.
The Australian and original queen of bare knuckle, Bec Rawlings. This is fight number 8 in bare knuckle fighting championship for Taylor Starling. Straight right hand, counter right hand.
That's far.
Short right hand on the inside, overhand right, left hook, counter right hand, and that drops Taylor Starling.
Still has that power. She knows now she can get hurt by her opponent.
Runs immediately to the mid-range and a left hook from Taylor Starling. Big right hand.
That was a perfect right hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry that you weren't able to see most of the fight, but I was dealing with a little emergency. But I'm back.
How do you even get bodied like that? Yeah, no, if I lost my sword like that,
An effect right now on Grady.
Left hook to the body from Cito Navarro. Half-tie plum from Grady. Navarro on the level change. Grady still holding the half-tie plum.
See, that's where Navarro, I think he needs to push off, frame off, and get some distance. Actually land some hard shots.
Short right hand from Grady. Driving pressure, front left shoulder from Cito Navarro. Grady stands now in the entry from Grady. 45 seconds remaining, round number 3.
Oh, great shots to the body. I love those body shots.
Left hook, right hook. Navarro trying to snatch the momentum back in his favor.
If he keeps landing like that to the body, he's going to do some damage.
Bit of a head chassery that time from Jack Grady. The fighters in the center circle. Big left hook, big right hand from Cito Navarro. Huge left hand. That is ruled out.
One knockdown apiece in this round. That changes things completely.
7, 8.
Up at 8 is Jack Grady. The bell is going to sound.
Good.
It does. Next stop, round 4.
What a comeback for Navarro.
It's the return of the great Claressa Shields as she faces undefeated Danielle Perkins with 3 world title belts at stake. Live from Shields' home city, Flint, Michigan, tomorrow night on So.
And Navarro, Cito was badly hurt in that round early. Here's a knockdown. I didn't know if he was going to be able to make it out of that. Got up, gained his wits, got his legs back underneath him, and started throwing some hard body shots.
The UFC did
Absolutely
not
love that.
have
You can tell. Look at that. Look at that look on Grady's face. Oh, I didn't like that at all. He backs away.
Of entertainment
And just continuing to get inside. That was a hard shot.
MMA's gotten so
We always
stale
talk
and
about
dry,
if the ropes keep you up, that's a
Although
knockdown.
Izzy getting knocked out tonight,
still didn't
this
help. He
morning
still
was
hit the ground.
Very, very
Our
shocking.
crafted replay presented
Still
by
not over it.
When he
tries to grab you, uppercut that pussy.
Medical timeout called by Brian Miner.
You see that doctor right there?
Yeah, both guys seen the doctor.
Medical assessment of both Navarro and Grady. Medical clearance of both Navarro and Grady.
Back up. Back up.
Grady a bit too keen. Forward from the scratch line. Now round number 4. Start of all 4 rounds of this bantamweight fight, Grady has moved immediately forward off of scratch.
And I feel like Cito has got a new lead on life. He's got some more energy. He was tired in that last round, but he's excited now that he got that knockdown late.
Grady, that was clever. You saw leaning on the head of Navarro. Navarro waving Grady forward. And instead, as he waves Grady forward, Grady takes a backward step. Navarro forward, rear right uppercut. Big shots now from Cito Navarro. Grady down for the 3rd time in this fight.
Momentum has switched. Navarro is energetic. He's coming forward.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's looking for the knockout.
That guy's a warrior.
3-1 on the knockdown count in favor of Cito Navarro. Grady nearly slipping with his right foot. 65 seconds remaining, round number 4. This is a phenomenally entertaining fight. Taking himself to the canvas, ruled a slip immediately by Brian Miner. Another guillotine attempt possibly.
But every time you go to the ground, that tires you just even getting up. Oh, nasty shot.
Left hand or right hand from Navarro. The fighters have taken massive shots. They've delivered massive shots. There's another left hand to the body. Grady down for the 4th time in this fight.
7, 8.
Up at 8.5 is Jack Grady.
No quit in this guy. And you can tell the referee probably not going to let it go too much longer. That might be it. Yep.
That is it! Victory for Cito Navarro.
for Navarro. He looked like he was in huge trouble in that third round. I didn't know if he was going to be able to make it out. He sucked it up. He did exactly what he needed to do. He got the victory. What a comeback. I love it when we have both guys on the canvas in a fight. Had it tonight.
Listen, you earned that. You earned that. Great fucking work, man. Super proud of you.
It's the return of the great Clarissa Shields as she faces undefeated Danielle Perkins with 3 world title belts at stake. Live from Shields' home city, Flint, Michigan, tomorrow night on DAZN.
And what a performance for both fighters. I was really impressed with Grady's ability to be losing those first couple rounds, come back, get the knockdown, but then after that, Cito really found his legs, came back. You can see, man, a lot more punches being thrown by Grady, but these guys both very accurate. 5 knockdowns to 1. And look at the body work. That's what I kept thinking was the difference in that fight was Cito Navarro really went to the body early and often. Did the entire fight, he looked phenomenal.
Cito Navarro dropping Jack Grady round number 1 and round 3. Grady dropping Navarro. Navarro off the canvas and dropped Grady. And then round number 4, Cito Navarro fully taking control. 3 knockdowns to the finish. We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, let's have a round of applause for these 2 warriors. Our referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 43 seconds into round number 4. For your winner by TKO, Slick Cito Navarro.
And what a comeback fight for Navarro. Had to deal with some adversity. He got knocked down, coming off a long injury. That's exactly what you want to see him deal with and come out the other side.
That's a next level win for Cito Navarro, his 2nd in BKFC. Off the canvas in round number 3, then 4 consecutive knockdowns of Jack Grady to the victory. Credit to Jack Grady, he fought hard. Credit to Cito Navarro, he was on point. The winner by way of round 4 TKO, Cito Navarro defeats Jack Grady.
Get ready. The world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, heads back to the birthplace of bare knuckle. Saturday, February 8th, don't miss your chance to witness 2 undefeated warriors clashing for the Cruiserweight UK title. It's Carl the Wasp Thompson versus Rob the Great White Boardman. In the co-main event, the always ready to fight Pick the Molar Jardine. Watch it all live on the Bkfc app. Download it now at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com. All the way live from Satellite 5 Pure Chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I think it'd be 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I
presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink for Tyler Randall versus Anthony Strode.
And this is a strange one with only 1 inch height advantage for Strode. However, a 7-inch reach advantage. That's huge. That's massive. And he wants to utilize that. Stay long, stay outside, decide when and where the fight happens the entire night.
Andrew Strode is 2-0 in BKFC. His most recent victory occurred October of last year when he defeated Chancey Wilson by 3rd round TKO.
And Chancey Wilson has fought everybody, very tough, very durable, but not in this case. Strode knocked him down several times, 4 or 5, I can't remember, but man, it was just at will. Shows his range, his strength, his speed, his understanding of bare knuckle. He's getting better with each fight, with each round, I would even say. Just a high-level fighter, fast hands, accurate, powerful. Looks like he's going to make a lot of noise in this division. He becomes to prove it tonight.
This is fight number 3 in Bkfc for Andrew Strode. He's had 10 professional boxing bouts. Strode, a phenomenal amateur boxer under the USA boxing system. He was 152 and 23 in amateur boxing. Strode, the third-place finisher in the 2016 U.S. Olympic qualifiers. At our fighter meeting, Andrew Strode told us, I want to be very explosive. He said, my power is generated by my speed. Fast, accurate punches throughout.
It feels like he wants to be more explosive in this fight, more aggressive. Feels like he's been learning exactly how to utilize this sport, but he understands he can be more aggressive and be faster than all his opponents. He wants to establish that jab, and he went and really figure out his opponent's timing.
Of his opponent, Tyler Randall, in this flyweight bout, Andrew Strode said, I definitely respect his punching power. He bounces in and out. I have to assess and then gain the timing of Randall quickly, and I have to be aware when my opponent throws hard hooks and hard uppercuts. That's where I have to move. That's where I have to be agile.
He has to use his movement. Feels like that's where he's way better than his opponent's movement and his speed. Utilizing those two things is going to be the difference in this fight.
4 wins in Bkfc for Tyler Randall. His most recent victory occurred this past December when he defeated Austin Lewis by first-round KO.
What he believes in is his power. Feels like he can knock out anybody in his division. Hard to argue when he throws shots like that. Just look at how relaxed Randall is the entire fight. Doesn't look like he gets out of rhythm, out of pace, just stays in exactly where he wants to be. Hands a little bit low, but that's because he's so confident. He can throw them, he can put them exactly where he wants to. He's almost enticing you to try and get close and make him land those power.
Got a little lag to it.
Set for fight number 7 in Bkfc. He's had 1 pro MMA bout. Randall wrestled at the NCAA Division III level at Portland State College. Randall told us in our fighter meeting, I'm going to tactically apply a wrestler's-like relentless pace throughout this fight. I will also be very smooth, pressure with intelligence.
He's going to dominate in the clinch, high volume. He says he fully believes he would not beat this guy in a boxing match, but he said, you know what, this isn't boxing, this is bare knuckle fighting.
Randall also said of his opponent, Andrew Strode, I think he's going to be moving in and out throughout. When he does, I need to move laterally. I'm going to throw jabs to his body, then jabs to his head. Randall said, I have to continually be alert in the gaps between my punches.
Feels like his main advantage, he has better timing and better power. He wants to throw some hooks, some 2-1-2s, some 2-3s. He wants to throw a lot of power shots the entire time.
There we go.
Here we go with Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing to you first. Fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears red, white, and black. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, 124 and 1/2 pounds. He holds an undefeated Bkfc record at 2-0. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado. Here is the undefeated Andrew Legend Strode. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears maroon and silver. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight, an even 126 pounds. His Bkfc record stands at 4 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Fort Myers, Florida, by way of Hoosick Falls, New York. Here is Tyler Rookie Randall. And our referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner.
Andrew Strode told us I have to establish my jab immediately and then smartly walk down Tyler Randall.
Ready?
Low stance and scratch for Tyler Randall. Round number 1. Low trucks for Tyler Randall. Black trucks for Andrew Strode. There's the bounce in and out of Randall that Strode talked to us about in our fighter meeting. He said, I have to assess and gain the timing of Randall and that very unconventional movement very, very quickly.
And you can already see the unconventional movement and hand placement of Randall. It's hard to deal with. That's very awkward.
Step in 1-2 from Andrew Strode.
I feel like you can already see who has the speed advantage in this fight.
Counter left hook.
Bare knuckle boxing is fucking crazy, bro.
To that high open, almost 1860s style striking guard for Tyler Randall.
And you can tell it's taking Strode a minute to try and figure it out, to try and download this information, see how to attack.
That's a fast 1-2 entry.
And I think that's what he's figured out. That's how he's going to attack. He's wait for his time and explode in.
Continual bouncing up and down, in and out of Tyler Randall. Strode stepping forward again, overhand right. 55 seconds remaining, round number 1.
I feel like every time Strode explodes in, Randall takes a second to roll. That was fast.
There's the duck under left hook. Landed flush. Took that very well and now resets in a wide stance center circle. To the inside now. This is where Randall wants to be. But huge shots on that thigh block from Andrew Strode. Strode going big on the inside. Randall going big on the inside. Tenacious exchange for both Randall and Strode.
That was beautiful.
There was a lot of punches thrown, and they were all power shots.
That was hella beautiful.
Slight smear of blood over the right brow and the face of Tyler Randall. Randall stepping on the naked two, misses with the left hook.
Randall throwing with heavy power.
Randall now cut as well outside of his left brow. There's the up jab entry from Strode. Strode talked to us about being explosive. He's been really explosive to this point in the fight as we through the opening round. Former two-time super lightweight world champion Regis Prograis will face Oscar Duarte in a 12-round super lightweight bout Saturday, February 15th in Anaheim, California. OnlyFans brings you this exclusive look. Back of the house here at Mohegan Sun. Julian Lane, one of the most popular fighters in all of BKFC. One of the top 165-pounders, enters on a 3-fight bare knuckle fighting championship winning streak. Massively pivotal for both men as he faces Cameron Vancamp, the 2-fight UFC veteran. Vancamp enters on 2 straight victories in bare knuckle fighting championship. It is live tonight on the zone from Connecticut's stunning Mohegan Sun. Our main event at 165 pounds. This is a huge match at 125 pounds. 2 of the best flyweights in all of BKFC. Tyler Randall versus Andrew Strode. Round number 2 fully underway.
It's those quick combinations from Strode that are giving problem for Randall.
Man, Strode is
2 off the mark. There's a fast 1-2.
But a good body shot by Randall. He needs to get into that pocket and start working the body.
A little feinting on the jab, feinting on the level change. With a quick pull out.
And it's because
80 seconds remaining, round 2. Left hook not there.
He doesn't cut out when he backs away. He backs away straight.
Overhand left, that was there. Fighters holding position in the center circle.
Strode getting in front, almost daring his opponent to come close so he can counter.
To your point, Chris, you can see Strode sitting back, trying to open up Randall to do just that counter.
I mean, Strode is heavy on that lead foot. He's leaning forward. He's still going to lean back so he can counter.
Step in left hook just off the mark, but it moved Tyler Randall off his striking line. Heavy feint. Jab didn't fully land. Push jab. Push jab through a smile on the face of Andrew Strode.
You get the feeling Strode's really starting to get comfortable with his range. Looking to open up here as soon as he can really time his opponent.
Overhand right. You see that open guard of Randall. That's something Strode did not see a lot in USA boxing.
It's so different. It takes you a while to get a good feel for it and figure out the timing and figure out the placement.
Left hand, duck under, left hook on the counter from Randall. Fighters having their moments. Heavy front shoulder now for Strode. Strode off the jab. Good pull again from Randall. Overhand right, swing and a miss. We are through 2 rounds.
Both these guys really focus on
Schroeder's
countering
kind of
their
putting the
opponent.
beats on Randall right now, bro.
All right, look at me. You have his timing now. All right. More jabs. When he drops his arm, when he does Philly shell, jab his fucking arm and then 1-2. When he comes in, Tyler, the left hook is countering him. You just need to follow up with 2 more punches, right? Put your hands up, your chin down. When he presses you back, left hook, uppercut. 3-4.
Good advice in the corner of Randall. They're telling him exactly what he needs to do. Wait for the right time, counter.
All right, and use your movement. You're being fucking beautiful. All right,
Your opponent is too fast. You cannot try and out-quick him. He's going to get out of the way. You have to wait for him to throw his shots and then counter with those hooks. He's opening himself up, they feel.
5-2. Don't get lackadaisical. Let's go. Let's go.
They're just telling him not to get lackadaisical.
Round 3, guys. Gotta give the judges
They feel like his timing is down. He just has to execute at this point.
Knuckle up.
Call him knuckle up for Brian Miner. Round number 3 underway. Bouncing the step of Tyler Randall.
So that's an awkward style. It's hard to time. Where's his head going to be? Where's his body going to be?
2 again. There's the left hook. From Randall.
Those guys landing power shots.
These guys are not playing around, bro.
This fighter is having their moments, especially Chris, on the counters.
Strode is coming forward with that good 1-2, but being countered immediately afterwards.
Fake step from Andrew Strode.
Strode keeps throwing that overhand right or that straight right. I'd like to see him turn it over the body.
That's how he's gonna get him, bro.
That could do a lot with
that
that
1-2.
They did stance, heavy front shoulder. Slowly, methodically trying to walk down Tyler Randall. Randall going back that check left hook.
That check hook is beautiful.
Take it right hand right back. 50 seconds remaining, round number 3.
That's nice. He's throwing that 2 and now he's putting in that
separation
3
from Miner.
Doing that 2-3. That is fucking nice.
See the diversionary hand movement. The extended guard of Randall to do just that, explode forward.
That 1-2 is not good.
Elusive movement from Strode.
Throw it to the body.
Hand right to the inside. Hard to the body goes Tyler Randall just before the separation from Brian Miner.
Change that 1
Late
or the
here
2.
in round number 3, 15 seconds remaining in the 3rd round.
Too much.
3 again, left hand.
Strode looked very close to doing some back damage in that flurry, just out of reach.
Next stop, round 4.
That's what you call a good American tussle. I like it.
Doing amazing. Doing amazing. Deep breath, Tyler. Look up here. Deep breath. Good job. One more. One more. You look beautiful. You're doing good. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Look at me. Straight. No. Just keep straight. Looking straight. Just straighten your punches out. Okay? You tagging him. Don't get in no skirmishes, okay? That's what he wants to do, is hold you up. Stay on the outside. Keep popping the jab. Keep your distance. Bring your feet, okay? 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. Don't go crazy on the hooks.
And here's Strode. When he gets in these heavy exchanges, I mean, he's landing, but it's dangerous. And that's what his corner is telling him. Be careful when you're in those spots. You are landing better, but you're giving him a chance. You could beat him all day from outside. Like I said, those were very close to doing some damage, but he just couldn't quite land that powerful shot. Ready? Knuckle up.
Round number 4.
No problem.
Pressure off of the scratch for Tyler Randall to start the 4th round.
Man, these guys are so close. You can tell they're both just waiting to counter. As soon as one throws, the other's going to counter.
I'm a fan of this game. I just love this sport.
Straight jab from Randall off the mark. Long jab from Strode just off the mark. This jab again.
Strode is ugly with that jab, man.
Both these guys are doing a lot of head hunting. I'd like to see a little bit more body work.
Overhand right, overhand left, both missing. 3 seconds remaining, round 4. Chris, this is really turning into a fight about timings.
A lot of counters, who's waiting. as one person throws away and see who can land that good counter shot. Those punches you don't see that do the damage.
We're trying to find the overhand right time. Left hook on the leaping left hook. Randall to the mid-range. Jack hook from Tyler Randall. 5 seconds remaining, round 4. Pulled back that right hand mid-flight. Left hook from Randall.
Also a left hook from Strode. Both guys, this is very strange how close they're getting and not throwing, just waiting for the other person to make a move so they can counter.
Some disquiet in this Mohegan Sun crowd, but this is a really tactical fight. Two ultra-talented 125ers.
When you're this fast and you're this accurate, it's hard to just run in there and throw punches. You're going to get countered.
Strode feigning on the jab. The heavy front step. There's the feint again. There was the up jab attempt. Audacious from Strode. Overhand left misses. We move to the 5th and final round.
And it's not just these guys are throwing punches and missing. It's good defense by both fighters. They're being elusive. They're moving their head. They're going to exactly where your opponent can't land those shots. Here's the punch by Randall, throw to the left hand that landed. Strode countering back with that right hand.
2 more punches. Whatever 2 punches you want. After you counter hook, 2 more punches and use your feet. It's the last fucking round. You're in shape. You're not even breathing heavy. Let's go. Let's push the
Side to side, let's go. Take a deep breath. Straight down the middle. Let's go.
Once again, Coach Strode telling him right down the middle feels like he's faster than his opponent. He's in his range. He's got reach. He needs to utilize that and throw those straight shots.
Fifth and final round underway.
Like I said, it's that 1-2. Strode keeps throwing. Like you see him throw that 2 to the body.
Tyler Randall 4-2 in BKFC. Andrew Strode 2-0 in BKFC. Hook misses from Randall. Strode overhand right.
Randall with a phenomenal chin. Every time he gets hit, he doesn't get a reaction.
Overhand right not there from Strode. Double jab is. Randall resetting immediately on a striking line. Back to the mid-range. 2-3 from Randall. Left hook not there. Almost an illegal back fist from Randall. 70 seconds remaining in this fight. Right hand just off the mark. You see the reset now from Andrew Strode.
Strode did the right thing there. He rocked back and came with his own right hand. He just missed. That's, like I said, good defense by Randall.
Heavy feint from Strode.
Yeah, hella deuce to him.
Took off the mark. Good pull from Randall, shuffling his feet. Left hook, there's the hard entry to the mid-range.
Oh.
Mouthpiece out.
That mouthpiece,
Usually don't call that in the middle of exchange, but
to it. 35 seconds remaining in this fight. Left hook tentative. Randall's been putting that check left hook out and pulling it back mid-flight. Almost as though he's having second thoughts. Hard left hand there, another left hand from Strode. Left hand right.
Hey, this is not an MMA, dude.
Canvas ruled a double slip by Brian Miner.
thought they might call that an action.
10-second clock. Both fighters looking for one more significant punch.
Strode really starting to land heavy in this round.
Hell yeah.
Strode forward, the bell. That is the end of this flyweight fight.
These motherfuckers are flyweights?
Very technical. Both those guys, you can tell the high level that they possess. Very skillful fight.
One of those rare fights, Chris, where I think both fighters largely did what they wanted to do.
For sure. Like I said, we'll see what the judges thought.
Randall talked to us about pressure with intelligence, tactically applying a relentless pace. He most definitely did that. Andrew Strode talked to us about being explosive on his entries, accurate punches, throwing the jab. He did that. Our three judges, signed by the Mohegan Commission, have turned in their scorecards. Tentative look on the face of Andrew Strode.
You can feel that both these guys, I think, what you talked about, Sean, they feel like they did what they said they were going to do. I feel like they're both going to feel like they won the fight. We shall see. Somebody's going to be very disappointed.
Nice moment with these two outstanding flyweights. Our strike stats presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
Very even fight. 171 punches thrown, 153. I mean, wow, almost exactly even on the punches thrown to the head. A little bit more accuracy for Strode, but man, should be a difficult one. We'll see.
To end all suspense, here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a hard-fought 5 rounds, our judges at ringside are all in agreement at 50-45 to the winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated, Andrew Legend Strode.
That was a good fight.
I'm here with the winner, Andrew Strode. Andrew, that was a great technical 5 rounds here at Mohegan Sun. You told us before the fight the jab was going to be key. It seemed like counterpunching and timing was key. How did you get that win?
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody at the Mohegan Sun and Bkfc. I want to thank you. Man, do you know what the key was this fight, man? Is my son. He passed away 3 years ago, and this is for him. You know what I mean? He was only 3 years old, so this is what I do for a living, you know what I mean? To show people and kids that are watching on DAZN that anything is possible.
Thank you. Andrew Strode is the winner tonight.
Still undefeated, Andrew Strode, very technical in that bout. Looking to climb the ranks and get that title fight soon.
5 very close rounds, but 5 rounds to none across the board from the 3 Mohegan judges. Make no mistake, both fighters had their moments, but the explosive in and out, the timing of Andrew Strode to the win. Victorious by way of unanimous decision, Andrew Strode defeats Tyler Randall.
And
later tonight here at Mohegan Sun, it's our co-main event. Highly intriguing in the middleweight division, Brennan Ward versus James Dennis.
James Knucklehead Dennis, fighting out of Great Falls, Montana. More or less I have the advantage because I've got nothing to lose and I give no f***s. He's got a gritty style. He really likes to throw, you know, get in there and bang, you know, throw his overhand and rip to the body and, you know, throw his hard looping shots. Tries to go for that knockout when he's fighting.
Worry sometimes about coming off too cocky, but I'm gonna beat this dude and it's gonna feel good to do it in front of the home crowd.
When I have people booing or saying that I can't do it or I'm the underdog, that's when I'm at my most dangerous.
I hit hard. I'm very aggressive. I'm constantly coming forward with the pressure. You know, I'm gonna finish the guy. It's one way or another. You know, that upset that you think you're gonna get, it's not gonna happen. I'm on point right now, and I'm coming to put you out.
And Ward, you better be ready, because I ain't gonna be no walk-through chump. I ain't no tomato.
I'm here with our co-main event headliner, Brennan Ward. You're making your BKFC debut here tonight. We've seen you everywhere in combat sports. Why did you decide to challenge yourself in BKFC?
I mean, this was the next move for me. You know, especially being at home in Mohegan, I see they're always coming to Mohegan. And, you know, MMA, I was over MMA. You know, the last promotion I was with that took over the promotion I spent my whole career with, I wasn't into it. I didn't want to stay there. The results showed. I fought like shit. I didn't give a shit. So now I'm hyped to be here. This is a growing league. It's a growing sport. I love it. I was supposed to fight here in 2018. Here I am right now, and this is what it is.
Brennan, thank you, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our next fight.
To the heavyweight division we go. Our tale of the tape is presented by Atemi Law for Parker Porter versus Chase Gormley.
And Chase Gormley with a 3-inch height advantage, a 5-inch reach advantage, even a 4-centimeter bigger fist. These guys very similar with weight, but man, Gormley seems to have the advantage on all the important aspects.
Chase Gormley made his Bkfc debut November of last year. He defeated Tyler Sijon by second-round TKO.
Just a little right hand. Look at the power that this guy possesses. Anything he lands, it's devastating. Has complete belief, says he has knockout power in both right and left hand. Just has to land those big mitts on somebody. He lands, he does damage. Hard to dispute what he said when you watch the results from this fight. Doesn't even have to land clean. Just grazing shots will do damage. Normally really wanted to come in and make a name at the heavyweight division.
Chase Gormley enters 1-0 in Bkfc. He's had 24 pro MMA bouts, including 2 in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Gormley told us in our fighter meeting, I want to establish my jab immediately. I'm not going to rush forward. What I am going to do is have high volume off of my jab.
Well, he's not going to reach either. He's going to wait for this thing to happen. He's going to let his opponent rush in. Make sure he's not getting too aggressive. That's what he learned his last fight. He has to keep his hands up and his chin tucked in.
Gormley also said, I know I do not have to throw every punch with full power. What I will do is use a hard, consistent jab to find the right opportunity to land accurate power punches.
It feels like his opponent might rush in and try and get in the pocket. If so, he's going to use angles. He's going to counter as his opponent tries to get into position.
This is the Bkfc debut for Parker Porter. Porter has had 23 pro MMA bouts, including his last 8 in the UFC. Porter told us in our fighter meeting, I've really been focusing on footwork and proper balance for this, my Bkfc debut. I've also been focusing on moving my head continually.
Lots of in and out motion. Feels like he has to keep that head off center line. Wants to utilize dirty boxing when he gets in the clinch. A lot of hand traps.
Porter said, I'm going to come forward smartly, slips and rolls. I need to establish myself on the inside and then be very tight in the pocket, very heavy in the clinch.
Wants to make sure he's getting off first with a lot of high volume, pushing the pace the entire time. He can't take big shots. He understands defense has to be key in this fight.
Back to the ring and Jeff Houston.
Don't blink.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Presented to you by Atemi Law. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight, an even 264 pounds. He is a true MMA veteran of 24 fights and holds an undefeated Bkfc record at 1-0. Fighting out of Paramount, California, here is Chase Gormley. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and gold. He stands an even 6 feet tall. His official weight, 264 and 1/2 pounds. He is also an MMA veteran with 23 fights, and tonight makes his Bkfc debut. Fighting out of West Hartford, Connecticut, here is Parker Porter. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Chase Gormley told us, I believe Parker Porter will continually try to initiate the clinch. I have to land as he overextends forward. Round number 1. Black black and yellow trunks for Parker Porter. Black and white trunks for Chase Gormley.
Told y'all don't blink. Told y'all don't blink.
And now drops Chase Gormley.
Huge shots early.
Gormley up at 1, taking the mandatory 8 count now from Andy Glenn.
And let's see if Porter tries to take him out immediately or will slow it down and try and pick a shot.
Porter cool as you like after the knockdown of Gormley. No rush from the center circle, working off the jab. There's the duck under. On the left,
and good night, Irene.
Number 2.
And every time Porter's landing a big shot, it's doing damage.
That's it, brother.
That's it. That's it.
There he goes.
Starts his fight, and BKFC's heavyweight division is now that much deeper. The win for Parker Porter.
And Porter looked phenomenal in his fight against a very tough fighter.
That was a good fight.
Every time he landed that shot, he put his opponent down. Great job. Man, he looked smooth, he looked confident, he looked relaxed. Didn't look like his first Bkfc fight, but it was.
The UFC don't know it yet, but this is going to swallow the UFC.
Landing on the button.
Let's be honest, we want to see all the fucking grappling.
I mean, look how quickly Gormley got up. That's just pure toughness and heart. Look, he ate that punch and knocked him back.
Effective as fighting, but I'm not here to be.
It wasn't a one-punch knockdown.
We want to see fights.
Here's the end. Gormley was hurt badly.
That's why
you see the way he still jumps up very quick.
Our friends to the bar or
got
sit
up.
home and watch the
Referee
fights.
didn't like what he saw.
Our craft and replay presented by Forged Irish Stout. A phenomenal BKFC debut for Parker Porter. His last 8 fights in the UFC, and now victory, fight number 1 for Porter in BKFC.
Sorry, Cal, but he wasn't.
Chase Gormley, ultra tough, ultra accomplished, the 2-fight UFC veteran, and 1-0 in BKFC, but Parker Porter on point to the finish. Here's Jeff Houston.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in, calling a stop to the fight. And 44 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Parker Porter.
Let's go!
I'm here with the winner, Parker Porter. Parker, get the blood off. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was an incredible win. You made it look easy. What did you find to get those 2 knockdowns and eventually that knockout?
I felt like I was going to be a little bit quicker with my jab.
You know
my corner and I, we worked, when my coaches
Steroids
and I,
are great, but
we worked on making sure that we were sharp, coming in and out, not being too over-eager to engage in the clinch. And then
I thought that
once I started seeing that, I was a little bit quicker with my footwork. I knew I could dart in and dart out and try to draw a reaction and line up that overhand right that everybody in this arena knows that I'm really, really good at.
Speaking of this arena, we could hear the support for you coming out. This is the house that actually birthed the trilogy of Gotti Ward. You're doing those Warriors proud. What did it mean to get that win here?
Yeah, it's everything, man. You know, I had a long layoff. I got released from the UFC in my last fight, and I'm so excited to be here with bare knuckle doing this. You know, like, and to be able to make this debut here in front of a hometown crowd. Like, I only live an hour away from here, man. This is my home. I fought here so many times. You guys are all so loving and respectful to me. You know, like, this is my home. I know everybody here, man. It's awesome.
And speaking of your debut, you made that debut in this format on BKFC without gloves. What was it like fighting without gloves?
Awesome. It's awesome, man. Everybody was worried about the transition for me. My wife was especially worried because, you know, like at first I thought, you know, being my wife, she's like, oh, your face is gonna get all scarred up. And she's like, no, I'm worried you're gonna break your hand, you know, and not be able to work or do anything. And, you know, the toughest part of the transition to bare knuckle for me was just actually conditioning the skin. I've been doing combat sports for a very, very long time. You know, almost coming up on 18 years since I made my pro debut. And, you know, like, these hands are conditioned. They're not going to break easy. You could break a hand in a glove just as easily as you can with no gloves. So, you know, just keep conditioning, take care of yourself, and be ready for it, man.
Looking forward to seeing those hands in this cage again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Parker Porter!
We talk about great debuts. That was a phenomenal debut. This guy looks like he can be so tough and so accurate and so fast at the heavyweight division. I can't wait to see him fight again.
Speed, accuracy, power for Parker Porter in his BKFC debut. 2 knockdowns of Chase Gormley in round number 1 to the finish. The winner by way of round 1 TKO, Parker Porter defeats Chase Gormley. Cameron Vancamp is quietly confident as he enters tonight's main event, feeling that he possesses both the style and strategy to win this, his biggest fight in BKFC.
My name is Cameron Vancamp. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I fight out of Indy Boxing and Grappling. My style is creative. It's crafty, I counterpunch well, and yeah, I fight in the angles that most fighters don't fight in. And Julian Lane doesn't have clean boxing like me. He's got a brawling style. He is tough, but he's just
here with Cameron Vancamp tonight. Headliner Cameron, tonight you're going to have a 5-inch height advantage, a 4-inch reach advantage in the main event. How do you plan to use your length?
Hey, I'm just going to stick my jab, I'm going to move, I'm going to counter him, and I'm going to show you why I'm the future in this division.
And speaking of the future in this division, this is a huge opportunity for you. You told us this week that cardio is going to be key. Why is cardio so important tonight?
Cardio is always important, man. If I can push the pace the whole fight, he's not going to be able to stick with me. I'm going to make it my night. And again, I'm putting a stamp on this division.
Good luck to you tonight. Thank you so much. We're going to keep it moving here. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our next fight.
In the heavyweight division, Jorgen De Castro versus Bobby Brents. Our tale of the tape is presented by Blackout Coffee.
The big fellas, De Castro with a
Aiden
height advantage, 6'2" to 5'9", only a 2-inch reach advantage.
Aiden Cardoza.
Still a great fight.
Your boy's up. Let's see what your boy got.
This is fight number 2 promotionally in BKFC for Bobby Brents. His 6th fight overall in the sport of bare knuckle. Brents has also had 26 pro MMA bouts. Bobby Brents told us in our fighter meeting, I'm going to be extremely mobile throughout. I think I am a very good mover for a heavyweight, and I'm going to use explosive movements in this fight.
He wants to get into position. We're going to throw a lot of right hooks, set that up by the jabs. Feels like his experience is going to be a huge factor in this fight.
Of his opponent in this heavyweight bout, Jorgen De Castro, Brent said, I definitely respect his punching power, but then everybody in combative sports at the professional level at heavyweight has punching power. I'm not going to rush forward. I think he'll rush forward, and I'm going to land as he opens up with his big swings. Brent said, I cannot allow Jorgen De Castro to control the tempo of this fight. I will control the tempo off of my jab.
And what he wants to do is he wants to take whatever he's being given. He's not going to force anything. He's waiting for the opportunities given by his opponent, and then he's going to capitalize.
This is the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship debut for Jorgen De Castro. The fighter from Cape Verde, now based in Massachusetts, is a veteran of 18 pro MMA bouts, including 4 in the UFC. De Castro told us, I am really focused on using a much more plated stance for this my BKFC debut than I ever did in my 18 pro MMA bouts.
He also wants to use more volume. Understands he's got to be the first to throw. Wants to utilize that power, but a lot more footwork and head movement.
De Castro also said very accurate punches, hard jabs. If we go to the clinch, De Castro said, I believe that I can wear down Bobby Brents in the clinch.
Well, he feels like he understands you cannot brawl in this as a 50-50 fight. He knows he has KO power at both hands, but like you said, heavyweights do. But it feels like he's better everywhere. Why give your opponent a chance to win the fight if you don't have to?
To the ring we go, and Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Presented to you by Blackout Coffee Company. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears pink and black trimmed in blue. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, an even 263 pounds. Tonight he toes the line, ready for bare knuckle fight number 6. Fighting out of Springfield, Illinois, here is
Who's got some bounces?
the
Step.
Zombie.
I'll give him that.
Prince. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and gold. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. His official weight, an identical 263 pounds. He is
This
an
looks like
MMA
it's about to
veteran
be a Denny's
of
throwdown.
18 fights, and tonight makes his Bkfc debut. Fighting out of Fall River, Massachusetts, by way of Cape Verde, here is Jorgen, the Mad Titan De Castro. And our referee in charge of the action.
Let me hear you, chat. Who you got?
Jorgen De Castro told us this is not about big punches. This is about hard, short, accurate punches on the inside.
Knuckle up. Let's go, baby boys. No, not babies, but let's go, big boys.
The fighter from here in the U.S. from Springfield, Illinois, Bobby Brents in the black and pink trunks. Overhand right entry. Brents into the clinch, short left hand. Castro trying to turn, level change from Brents. There's the separation from Andrew Glenn. The reset, you see them measuring from Brents. Duck under from Bobby Brents. He's 5'9" to De Castro 6'2".
Castro just getting in position, trying to mirror his opponent's hips, waiting to get to where he can throw his hard shot.
Ooh, nice.
I like the feints by De Castro.
Right hand from Bobby Brents. Brents now coming forward. Forward right back off of the one is Jorgen De Castro.
Brent is eating these jabs. I respect that.
Feint step from Jorgen De Castro.
A lot of talking going on right now by Brents. Not sure what he's saying though.
The feint overhand right just off the mark from De Castro. Jack Hook.
De Castro trying to get his understanding of this sport. First round can be difficult.
Stiff jab from De Castro. Brents to the body. There's
Ooh.
a lands from De Castro.
Nice.
30 seconds remaining. Round number 1 of this heavyweight fight.
Nice. These boys are throwing down.
Trying to pick off and parry the punches of Jorgen De Castro. Swelling under the left eye of Brents. Stiff
Hell yeah.
jab from De Castro.
Boom.
Jab again.
That jab is clean. For heavyweight, this dude has a very good jab. It's clean.
Now from De Castro. The bell, we're through the opening round.
That was nice. That was a nice round.
Belfast Willis Crocker will face Patty Donovan of Limerick in this intriguing welterweight main event set for SSE Arena in Belfast, Saturday, March 1st on the home of boxing, DAZN.
You gotta be busy on that jab. Stop worrying about one punch. You gotta throw combinations, okay? Couple punches off the seam. Couple punches off the seam. Stop throwing some feints. He's biting on every feint you throw, right? Change your levels. Up top, downstairs, and off the seam. You're throwing combinations. This guy's ready to go. Ross.
You're touching him easily, right?
In the first fight here for De Castro, we're seeing a lot of patience so far. He's trying to download information. You can see the high-level skill, the high-level accuracy he has. He just has to understand the sport. His opponent's very difficult style. A little bit shorter, harder to hit. Those power.
Let's go, boys. Round 2.
Just has to do what his corner told him. Start throwing some combinations.
All right, here we go.
Total night. Let's go. Round 2. Let's go. Let's go.
That jab that keeps landing is doing the damage.
Bring up the intensity, boys.
Lead overhand left for Brents. See deeper swelling in and around the left eye of Bobby Brents as we start the second round.
I like the face that we saw De Castro doing. It does make his opponent bite, but he has to follow those up. After you feint, you have to utilize that. It doesn't do any good if you don't throw a punch.
Oof. It was a 3-2 landed from De Castro. Overhand right entry from Jorgen De Castro. Overhand right again.
Yep, take a knee, my guy. I ain't gonna lie, this dude is on whatever fucking Alistair Overing was on. He is a fridge. He's on that juice too. I'm not. I don't want to throw allegations out there, but come on, bro. Explain this dude to me. The fuck? Nah, bro. This is crazy. This fight is crazy, bro. The only thing that's keeping Brent up, bro, is his pride.
To the body from Brent. That punch has been there for him. Late here in round number 2. Brent's now forward. The massive hematoma on the left side of his forehead is weak.
Got dude's back, bro. Dude is a fridge. God dang. Lord have mercy, bro. I kind of feel sorry for Brent, bro. Poor dude. Brent's like, fuck this, man. Like, fuck this.
He's tired. He's sucking air.
Let's go. Let's go.
You didn't hear any of that. You did not hear any of that, my guy.
And you can hear David Feldman.
You're telling him all these instructions right now. He cannot hear you right now, my guy.
Medical timeout called by Andrew Glenn.
Come on, Andrew, bro.
Castro sent to a neutral part of this Bkfc ring. Here's the medical assessment of Bobby Brent.
Ah! Thank you, ref, for saving the fighter for real. But as a fan of fighting, I'm just gonna say this: you stole a slaughter from us. I would have loved to see this thing break, but in the same time, bro, thank you for saving the fighter, ref. The savage in me, though, really wanted to see that thing break, but dang, bro, I think his face is broken.
Respect pre-fight in this fight and now in the immediate post-fight. Bobby Brent was game. He took some.
My bad, yo. That shit kind of funny. This dude looks like one of the freaking minions now. When you look at him from the side, he looks like a minion. With that hematoma on the side of his head. Oh, man. Bro.
You can see what an athlete he is. Those feints, those movements.
So much.
Quick for a heavyweight.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our
Caleb Speedo said, someone get him a Big Mac, he'll be back. That's crazy, bro. Ah, damn, bro.
I'm here with the winner.
Shit. Oh, the phone. Technical difficulties.
Jorgen De Castro. Jorgen, congratulations on your debut here in BKFC. It seemed like in round 1 you were getting your timing down, and you certainly found it in round 2. What did you find there in that second round?
So my old style is brawl, but my coach didn't want me to brawl. For
That
this
is
one,
crazy.
they want me to keep it smart, move more, touch it more.
Be fantastic. This is going to be a good addition. I love it.
Man, I thought I got bro. Dang. Whew. That was close, guys. That was hella close.
And then the physician stoppage between rounds 2 and 3. The winner by way of second round TKO due to physician stoppage, Jorgen De Castro defeats Bobby Briggs. Julian Lane enters tonight's main event versus Cameron Vancamp, having won his last 3 fights and feeling fully confident that his excellent run of form will continue.
You're not wrong, Kyle. He does look like Eddie Hall a little bit.
The fans always love to see me bang. I come to shed blood. I come to put on a show. None of my fights are ever boring. I come out swinging from one belt to the next. There's only one way in and out of this ring, and that's with these hands right here. And
I can't believe that guy kept the name, bro. Let me bang.
He's not at my level when it comes to bare knuckle fighting. I see a lot of holes in Cameron's game. Yeah, he likes to drop his hands. He's a tall guy, so he kind of
that will not look good on a tombstone, bro.
My fight style, I like to say I'm a technical brawler. My style's not pretty,
let
but it's
me bang.
effective. I'm sure he's in good shape.
Nah.
He's ready to go. But I'm not leaving this fight to the judges. I'm going to finish this fight. So whether it's first round, 5th round, putting Cameron Vancamp away. If you want that fight to make it any type of distance, keep your hands up, man. I'm coming to knock you the fuck out.
I'm here with our main event headliner, Julian. Let me bang Lane. So, Julian, we know that you've won your last 3 fights. How do you plan to continue the momentum tonight?
His last name is Lane,
I'm
bro.
just gonna
Let
take
me
it one
bang
step at a time, one
Lane.
punch at a time, you know. All faith in God, glory to God, and I know it's my time. So I hope everybody's ready, you know, and enjoy the show, man.
Where are you going? I'm going to Julian. Let me bang Lane.
And he's actually going to have the advantage with height and reach. How will you make up for those attributes?
You know, height and reach isn't an advantage in my opinion. You know, it's about what's inside here, man. And I got that dog in me, boy, and I'm ready to let him out.
Looking forward to you headlining here tonight. We're to keep it moving.
I got weird.
BKFC at Mohegan Sun. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape.
In the featherweight division, Rico DeSchulo versus Quentin Foy. Our tale of the tape is presented by Forged Irish Stout.
This fight feels like it's gonna be nasty.
Foy has a 4-inch reach advantage, much longer arms. He's going to want to utilize that. He likes staying long. He feels like that's where he's at his best. Stand outside and making people.
You know what BKFC feels like? BKFC feels like watching UFC, but on crack. That's what it feels like. That's why I just love it.
And what we just talked about, Sean likes to stay outside. Feels like he's at his best when he's making you pay. Cameron, staying lateral, not backing straight up, just making you pay. Every time you try and get close, you got long arms. Why not? No hooks, no straights, no anything you can to make those shots land. When he does that, he's been very good, and he wants to do it again tonight.
Oh shit, you got invited to train with the man, Yargon himself. That's freaking cool, Kyle. Probably should link up, bro. Probably should link up with him and get that training in.
Well, he wants to stay long, but he also wants to put on pressure. Stay right in hinder range where he can land and you cannot land. Apply pressure, like you said, right from the beginning. Land early. This opponent's never had a bare knuckle fight. He wants to make him see this is not what he thinks it is. I don't like this. I'm getting you out of there immediately.
Boy also told us I'm going to be very unpredictable, active combinations. I'm going to land as my opponent, Rico DeShulo, comes forward.
This dude looks like Wiz Khalifa if Wiz Khalifa didn't know how to rap.
I want to utilize smart engagements. I believe I have a speed advantage over DeShulo. Foy said I have to really utilize that speed advantage.
And using that speed to throw.
But shit, he can box though.
In and out motion.
We'll see.
Trade, don't stay there. Move in and out, land your punches, stick and move.
This is the Bkfc debut for Rico DeShulo. DeShulo 11-2 with one no contest in his outstanding pro MMA career. He was on Dana White's Contender Series June 2018. DeShulo, a cast member, season 31 of The Ultimate Fighter, and he is currently my broadcast partner on the outstanding MMA promotion Combat FC. In our fighter meeting, DeShulo was on the other side of the table for the fighter meeting. He told us, I'm going to use excellent defense and footwork. I will always dictate the movement. I will always be moving on angles.
Well, he said, like you said, always moving unless it's time to throw. Then he's going to plant and really put his weight behind it once they land high punches, high volume, put a lot of pressure on his opponent.
DeShulo said, I will throw filler punches, diversionary punches. I will intentionally try to miss Quentin Foy to open him up. DeShulo, who prides himself on being a very smart fighter, said, I will set up everything, and that includes traps.
Well, he wants to make sure he's the one dictating the movement and the pace and when and where the fights happen. If he controls the range, if he controls the pace, he's going to control the fight, and that's going to give him the victory.
DeShulo said, I believe my opponent in this featherweight bout, Quentin Foy, will try to stay long. I'm going to allow Foy to walk me down, and then I'm going to explode forward.
But he cannot keep his head in that center line. Off the side where he can't get hit, focus on defense, and then his offense will open up.
To the ring, and Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Presented to you by Forged Irish Stout. Not here to take part, here to take over. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears green trimmed in white and black. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 144 1/2 pounds. Tonight he toes the line, ready for bare knuckle fight number 4.
That's pretty solid then.
Fighting out of Greensboro, North Carolina, here is Quentin.
Bro, your life is probably together, bro. Maybe just tweak a few things, bro, and you'll see.
And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue
Man, this Ganja is weird, man. It's making me so positive right now.
He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall.
But to be honest, bro, your life is probably
146 pounds. He is
probably together, bro. It's just tweak a few things, bro. Maybe gain some new habits, change some old habits. I don't know. I'm not a guru. Just be kind to yourself, though, and train. Train your ass off. Train every day.
And our referee in charge of the action, Big Dan Mergliata.
Quentin Foy told us, I expect a
all right, boys.
Gentlemen,
this is gonna be. This has to be another banger. Let's go. I need to make the ropes a little smaller.
Switch of stances immediately from DeShulo.
Bring him in slightly.
Woo!
Shulov is like, come on. And immediately went to hugging.
You can already tell just an awkward style, switching stances, constantly making it difficult to get a good grasp of where he's coming from.
Right to the body, just
oh.
missed with the rear right uppercut.
Oh. Ciao.
Right hand to the body.
Who felt those?
Taken for too long for Quentin Foy.
Separation again from Mergliata. 70 seconds remaining. Round number 1. We are at 145 pounds. Foy off the jab, coming forward from the center circle. You see the feint from DeShulo. Feint on the level change. Overhand right. Big overhand right. Lands from Foy. DeShulo walking through that.
That dude does not know how to throw punches backwards, but he tries.
With the shovel
He tries.
Rico DeShulo, double underhooks from Foy. The separation from
Foy?
I'd like to see DeShulo go back to that right
Oh
hand.
man, I thought it was Foy.
A couple times very effectively.
Foy trying to establish his jab now. 35 seconds remaining. Round number 1.
Boom. Ooh, sloppy. Delicious. I'm telling you, bro, BKFC is not boring. It's like watching MMA, but on crack. I love it.
You see the tenacity, the durability of Foy.
Foy cannot let his opponent do what he's doing right now. He's got to start coming forward and throwing shots. He can't let his opponent.
Bam, bam. Damn.
That's a diversionary tactic. There's no clowning at all. Right hand, left hand, and there is the knockdown. And Quentin Foy is recorded by DeShulo.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Step to your side. Turn around. Ready? Ready? Look him up. Great.
That ends round number 1.
Just an
Woo.
exclamation point on the end of that round for DeShulo. Got the knockdown. That was huge.
Hey, you want to fight? Sure?
You could just see the way that round ended.
Oh, you got to do something. Right?
Foy was not offering any defense. He was taking everything. DeShulo had his hands down. He was clowning him. You say not clowning him. He was enticing his opponent. Foy wasn't coming in.
He's not a southpaw. So you got to step in. If he's going southpaw, you need to step on his outside and keep going forward. All right? When he goes back orthodox, stay in your lane, stay in your position, all right? And be ready for the right hand. He has a strong right hand, okay? So be ready for that. And don't curl up, bro. It's just like what we just did in the back. Just
Be ready for it. Like what counters?
It's the return of the great Clarissa.
What's the counter? Or what is he supposed to do after he's ready for it? Is he supposed to be ready to eat it? Is he supposed to be ready to counter it? Like, be specific to your fighter, man. Give him a little something. Give him a little something more, bro. Let's go.
A bit too keen. Forward off from scratch. Reset by Dan Mergliotta. Round number 2. Foy immediately to the jab. There's the hook jab pulled back mid-flight.
Also telling you cannot ball up.
Dude, you are the taller fighter, bro. Use your jabs.
We need movement.
Constant movement from Rico DeShulo. There's that good.
There you go.
Hook from Foy. DeShulo to the inside. Huge overhand right.
Dude, you are too tall to be throwing overhands, bro.
Being so creative with that strike, you don't know where the punches
Straight.
are coming from.
Keep them straight.
You cannot be predictable.
There, but quicker. Don't fanny whip, bro. His head movement's too good. You're fanny whipping. Just go to the body with those hooks.
Trying to cut the ring.
Use your straight punch to make him lean into his head and start hitting him in the body with those hooks. You have the right idea, but the wrong target. The right idea, bro, but the wrong target. And I'm not trying to count the brother out, but the brother's fighting sloppy right now, man. He looks like he has a good jab, bro. He's got to lean on it. He needs to get alive, bro. The brother needs to get alive. That's what he needs. This ain't a sparring match, buddy. You're not here to be a punching bag. Fight back. That's some bullshit, bro.
Final seconds, round number 2. Switch step again. Switch step once more.
My guy, he's here to be a punching bag, bro. This is ugly.
In the round several times that switch step and had that left hook. It was weird because it should be like a straight left, but he's throwing the left hook.
I mean, I'll give him the medal for toughness, bro, but shit, when you're getting the shit beat out of you, bro, it really doesn't matter how tough you are. And it kind of makes the fight a little less entertaining. It's like a one-sided ass whooping. I like a good back and forth. Alright, bro. Come out with a fire in the third. Let's see what you got.
Left hand. Just switched from orthodox to southpaw.
That erased 2 years of his fucking childhood memories. He's forgetting everything.
Another big left hand. Like I said, he threw that several times and landed it several times. Boy, just, I mean, taking hard shots. But man, that was very impressive, his ability to take those shots.
The Shulo just switched stances up at scratch.
Third round, baby. Let's go.
Immediately switched before the bell to start round number 3 to southpaw. Round 3 underway.
Just how different the angles are. When he switches to southpaw, he has a home for that left hook.
Oh. And the brother got soul. I just want to see some fire with that soul.
Any kind of offense, he's kind of all defense at this point, taking shots.
The Shulo in immediately.
Come on, bro. Fire back. Move your feet, bro. Don't stand there and get a beating. Move your feet. Get off the ropes. Jesus Christ, man. Get off the fucking ropes, bro. Jesus Christ.
Those are brutal shots when you get hit to the body in that manner.
Exactly. You're right, Cat Daddy Steve. Too much duck and roll. This dude needs to fucking fight back, start cutting. Nah, bro, that fight is over. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Alright, bro. No disrespect to the dude, bro. It might be his night off. But if he's gonna be fighting like that from now on, bro, he should consider retiring from fighting.
I mean, Sean, I would have to think that had something to do with you and him.
You can't be a punching bag in these wars, man. Because they're going with everything they got. Kind of felt sorry for the guy a little bit, bro. This dude was just standing there and getting the fucking shit beat out of him, bro. It's crazy. I know he signed up for this, but god damn, bro. Like, who the fuck? Who did he spar with coming up? Like, who did you spar with? This dude was sparring with kids, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You have to be sparring kids. When I say kids, I'm not talking about those young 16-year-olds who are tough. Nah, I'm talking about like kindergarteners, bro. For real, dude probably knocked out 4 kindergarteners and he thinks like, alright, now I knocked out 4 kindergarteners, I got 2 fat kids to go, then I'll be in the Bkfc. What the fuck? I was entertained, dude. You got skills, but your opponent, I don't know if it's your pressure or it's just if your opponent is just that not good at fighting. That was trash fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Big Dan Mergliata, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 8 seconds into round number 3.
Flu. What the fuck? Well, I did not have that information. So my bad. Oh, dude. In the future, bro, if you're cutting weight, bro, and you got the flu, you might think about your life, man. If that's what your performance is going to be, you got to think about your life. So, I'm excited to see him come back again. And see, that's what he can do when he's healthy.
To be honest, that wasn't my entire toolkit. Me and my boy Eddie Alvarez got a lot of work to do, but we've been grinding. First off, I want to say, what's that dude's name? On Facebook? Yo, I've been locked out of my Instagram for friggin' months.
He needs he needs to get in books with John Jones. John Jones will hook him up.
His name's Dominic. He's at home watching. He's not here. My family's here. I want everybody to wish him a happy birthday. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Dominic. Happy birthday to Dominic. I don't know who Dominic is.
One of the best debuts we've ever seen. You did a little bit of everything. How did it feel fighting in this format with no gloves?
Maybe his son.
So I'll tell you, I made my pro debut here for Bellator about 10, 11 years ago. All right, and this was one of my most comfortable places. Mohegan Sun, this area. I grew up in Peabody, 20 minutes north of Boston.
This place has always been special to me, but when I walked in here for Bkfc in this ring, listen, I'm a guy that is willing to take it that extra mile to get that finish. This is in my soul, all right? This is how I've always been, my entire life. I could make a home here and do some big things, and I honestly think this promotion is the next biggest thing on the planet when it comes to combat sports.
Thank you, and congratulations. Rico DeShulo is a winner here tonight, and happy birthday to Dominic.
Sean, you can see he has the personality to be a star, but looking at that fight, he has the ability to be one.
Johnny the Juice Joe. Amen, bro. Amen.
Rico DeShulo, though,
dude is the greatest juicer of all time.
His angles, his accuracy, and ultimately his power. 5 knockdowns in this fight, all recorded by Rico DeShulo. The winner by way of 3rd round TKO, Rico DeShulo defeats Quick Boy.
Shakan Pitters will challenge the European light heavyweight champion Daniel Dos Santos on February 7th at Cannon Medical Arena in Sheffield, England. February 8th, Leon Kermas and Stanislav Makarenko go head-to-head in a dream boxing event in Riga, Latvia. The Brentwood Center in Essex is host to this all-British clash between Michael Ramabetsa and David Wellens.
Hey, Chad, how is boxing doing nowadays?
Sure, you head over to the Zone platform where you can see our stacked upcoming schedule, where we list all our exciting fights that will be streaming live on DAZN. Plus, you can check out the new Ariel and Ade podcast.
I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just I don't watch boxing anymore.
I'm Ariel. And I'm Ade. Introducing the Ariel and Ade Boxing Show. All the headlines and hard-hitting debate from the world of boxing.
And we've got special guests every single week.
So if you love boxing, you'll love this program.
Every Tuesday, live on DAZN.
The Last Crescendo, Arthur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol will rematch for the undisputed light heavyweight title on February 22nd in Riyadh. Beterbiev narrowly edged Bivol via majority decision to unify the division. Can he do it again? And we're live back in Mohegan Sun. There's David Mundell, a star here, Bkfc. And we are back here in the arena. I'm here with the founder of Bkfc, and that is David Feldman. And David, congratulations on everything that this promotion has achieved. Last week, an incredible, huge card, one of the biggest in history. This was in Philly, over 17,000 fans at Knucklemania 5. And I gotta ask you, you were in Philly at a Drake concert a year ago. And you said, one day, my promotion is going to be in this place, and you did that. What does that feel like for you?
It was really unbelievable. I was at a Drake concert, and I said to my wife, we weren't legal. That was the unique thing about it. We weren't even legal, and I said, I'm going to sell this place out. And she was like, I know you are. And a year later, not even a year later, we have the largest attendance in combat sports history in the city of Philadelphia ever.
No disrespect to the man.
They did one outdoor show a long time ago.
I don't know why, bro. My senses tell me, bro. He's kind of over exaggerating that story to a point where I feel like he's kind of making that story up. Because every CEO has this bullshit story of telling somebody that they were gonna do something and they ended up doing it. He's probably lying. He's probably not. I don't know. I probably shouldn't say that, but I kind of feel like this story is not told correctly. I'm just gonna say that.
It's going to happen over 10 events. It's going to be one weight division, which we're going to announce in 10 days. It's going to spread over 100 pounds. So it's going to be a really special.
Bro, I've never seen the Masvidal BK MMA. Is it good? I've catched a few combat karates, karate combats.
Probably the most watched tournament that's ever been in combat sports. It's the biggest prize.
British
It's going to be the
BK.
biggest pool of fighters ever. It's really going to change the game of combat sports. It's also the big thing for us from BKFC.
Is that the one where they fight in the triangle?
Find another 10 to 20 stars that are going to be able to
Oh no. British
BKFC
BKD is the one with the
very much looking forward to announcing that in the next 10 to 14 days.
Wait, which one is that?
Excited to hear more.
That's the one with the red
Your
ropes.
journey to this point has been absolutely incredible. We even had media saying BKFC is now #2 in all of combat sports.
I think so.
Which was
It's
an
the red
incredible
ropes
achievement.
and the red
it
ring.
also leads up to tonight here at Mohegan Sun. These last 3 fights were some of the best fights I've seen in BKFC. We've seen back-to-back knockdowns, back-to-back knockouts. That's what BKFC is about, right?
It's just been another great card, great action. The fans are really into it. We sold about 7,000 tickets for tonight's show, which, you know, we want to be able to sell more here, and I think next time we will, but we were coming off the big show last week, and we put all our effort into there. Mohegan Sun is a great partner for us. The crowd here loves it. The fighters up here in the New England area, which we didn't really have before, now we're starting to get them. They're coming, they're fighting their asses off.
Awesome and boring.
And the fans are loving it.
The fans are absolutely loving it. Before I let you go, I need to ask you about your journey to get to this point. Your story has been well documented. Now, everything you've gone through personally, but even professionally, right? You never took
Cat
no
Daddy
from
Steve.
a no for an answer. I know you've said in the past
You know
you'd
everything,
like to
man.
look at a no as a yes.
You
So
got
how
some
were
good
you
info.
able to keep everything going and get to the point where we're at now?
It just, I have this driving me. When these men and women go in that ring and they risk their lives for me, for the fans, and for the future of this company, I have to push as hard as I can. I have to never say no, listen to a no. I have to always be able to turn a no into a yes for the future of this company, for the future of the fighters, for the future of everybody involved. BKFC has just really begun. We just scratched the surface right now. And everybody is saying we're the #2 combat sport promotion in the world right
the
now.
day they get their
is
pay-per-view
when you just
too.
said that, I was like, woo, that felt so good.
The price
But
of the
these fighters
UFC's
just really
pay-per-view
become
right
the
now, bro.
unbelievable team and the baddest men and women on
I'm
planet
be
Earth.
hella
Bare Knuckle
mad,
Fighting
bro.
Championship.
And speaking about loyalty and this team and everything, it's a group effort here. I know that you've said it's about the team, it's not about you, and you've put your money where your mouth is on certain situations with that as well.
I remember the golden age of.
Important, and how important is this team that's built what this is right now?
It's just putting a really good team together, a team that, look, I fight for them,
One-
they fight for me, and at the end of the day, we're all going to
One
be
championship?
Really, really
You're
happy
talking about one
It's
championship.
a long, hard journey, but every day we're
Yeah,
getting there one
one
step at a
championship.
time, and we're getting very, a lot more close to that prize. And the prize is to be the #1 combat sport promotion in the world.
Risen?
And it's going to happen because it is
Or
the
Ryzen?
most exciting, most relatable, most engaging
I call it Risen.
combat sport on planet Earth.
It's going to happen because
Risen
of
is
your
big.
determination.
It's only big around the New
Masterclass
Year's.
In that, David Feldman, thank you so much for the time. This card is an amazing card so far. The last 3 fights incredible. We got more action here. Let's keep it moving here.
I watch one
BKFC
Friday morning fights. I love those. Those are the best way to start off your Friday morning. Muay Thai, MMA, grappling.
Will Santiago with a 1-inch height advantage, however, a 2-inch reach disadvantage.
I freaking love it. One championship. They know what they're doing. I hope they just treat their fighter just a little bit better.
Holloway extremely tough as a fighter. Usually people know to go to getting inside, grind, and being strong. But not now. Powerful left hand. They thought he has a good right hand, but man, power in both hands. You don't see a fighter laying on the ground kicking their feet like that too often, but when you get hit by Dakota Cochran, that happens sometimes.
He is the mini GOAT, but he's the GOAT of all GOAT.
Now set for fight number 8 in BKFC, his 9th fight overall in this sport of bare knuckle.
You cannot. DJ is like one of those dudes you cannot fraud check. You just can't fraud check him.
Dakota Cochran said, I'm going to properly set up my power punches, land big in the mid-range.
Too bad the UFC was paying him fucking Xbox stickers and Little Caesars
Well, if he
for the
isn't
10 year
close,
of his
he's gonna wear
career.
his opponent down. really wants to.
Man, my brain is slow right now.
That's what he does best now. He
I'm gonna take a pause from
understands
talking for a
who he
bit.
is. He has power in both hands. Feels like he needs to adapt out there, do whatever he has to do to find what works, and then land those powers.
Of his opponents in this middleweight bout, our feature
Hey.
fight of the evening, Will Santiago. Dakota Cochran said,
Ben
"I
Askren.
definitely respect his punching power. He's going to throw wide power punches.
Ben
I
Askren
therefore
was
have to throw straight power punches.
the GOAT.
I feel that I'm the better
He was
mover.
the
I
funky
feel
goat.
that I'm at my best always when I'm
He was a fraud, but he was the funky goat. Ah, my bad, Ben. Man, nah. Ben Askren was a sad story, bro. Dude was a really good MMA fighter. It's just, by the time he got into the UFC, bro, he was washed out. And the level of fighters in one and the level of fighters in UFC at the time were not the same. Let's be honest. They were not the same. They didn't really got the whole MMA thing down. Because let's not forget, after Pride disappeared, Asia kind of sucked at MMA for a while. Like, they really fucking sucked at MMA for a while. There's all the freak fight shows they've been doing. A lot of them didn't really develop, but now Asia, bro, they're coming out. They're a new wave, and I'm excited. Let's go, Will Santiago.
He's had 16 pro MMA bouts, including one on Dana White's Contender Series, which took place June 2018. Santiago told us,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The money has to be good in BKFC, bro. Just to, like, fail in the Contender Series, to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go bare knuckle fighting. The money has to be good. Or you just have balls of steel. And the money has to be good.
He took this camp serious. He isolated himself quite a bit. Really focused on his footwork. He wants to get in, throw a lot of punches.
His taxes are good too.
Wants to counter pressure. He wants to feel it out early. Use a lot of feints and see
You
what
guys get taxed like a motherfucker, I think.
And heavy jabs throughout, Will Santiago told us. We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for our feature fight.
Armin.
Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the
Armin is not a GOAT.
Presented
What?
to you by Russia, the official recovery
No,
and
bro.
performance partner of BKFC. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner tonight. He
Dude's not a
wears
GOAT
black.
yet.
He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official
I don't
weight,
know.
an even 173 pounds. His impressive bare knuckle fighting record stands at 6 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska.
I don't know, bro. He did not. To me, that fight between Charles Oliveira, Armin lost. He lost that fight. Wait, no, dang, he took. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch that fight, but I'm pretty sure he lost that fight.
His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears red, black, and green. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, 174 and 1/2 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 2-0 with 1 fight even. Fighting out of Albuquerque,
Oh, he was talking about Armin.
by way of Laura,
Man, come on, stop it. Armin is not a GOAT.
Massachusetts. Here is Will the Brown Bomber.
Armin is not a GOAT, bro. Come on. He's good. He is very good.
Referee in charge of the action, Big Dan Mergliata.
Will Santiago
Until he has that strap around his waist, I am not considering him a GOAT yet.
But when he lunges forward, he also leaves openings. The bell, sporting touch of hands, round number 1.
Oh.
Black and red
Oh.
trunks for Will Santiago. Black trunks for Dakota Cochran.
Wait, I'm lost.
See the movement on the outside for Santiago.
Alright, get back to this fight.
Cochran holding center circle. Very measured start. 2 very accomplished, 2 very intelligent fighters.
Definitely looking for openings, looking for holes.
Nice jab.
From Dakota Cochran. Cochran there's the entry. That is exactly what Dakota Cochran wants, the explosive entries with power. Active rangefinder jab from Santiago, circling out. Jab right back from Cochran. Cochran, you can see, sitting on that rear right hand, widening his stance.
About to throw some bombs.
Slowly trying to cut the ring of Will Santiago. Feint from Dakota Cochran. Cochran to the inside right hand. Swing and a miss. There's the counter left hook. Big shot on the inside. Jab right back from Cochran.
You can just see how powerful Cochran is when he throws those punches and is inches away from getting a knockout.
35 seconds remaining, round number 1. This is our feature fight of the evening. We are in the middleweight division. Being left hook, that was well blocked by Will Santiago. Santiago to the body with the jab. 20 seconds remaining, round 1. Subtle movement again. Left hook.
No.
Drops Will Santiago.
That didn't even land flush. I don't think Santiago was hurt. Just caught him off balance.
Yeah, I think that was just off balance.
Put your hands on Dakota Cochran. Right,
let's go, let's go.
Mandatory 8 count for Dan Mergliata. 10 seconds.
In time.
The clack, the bell. A look from Mergliata to our timekeeper here at Mohegan Sun, and that ends round number 1.
Like I said, he landed a little left hand. Like I said, it didn't look like it hurt him very bad, but it just knocked him off balance. That is the power.
Dang.
Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol will rematch for the undisputed light heavyweight title on February 22nd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Beterbiev defeated Bivol via majority decision to unify the division last October. Watch this highly anticipated rematch live on DAZN.
Oh
man, that was just the first round.
And let's see how Will Santiago has to adjust in this fight. He has problems dealing with his power. He's got to get inside, land some power shots, get back out.
Back up a little bit, total line. Ready? Ready? Buckle up.
He cannot just keep moving and wait for his opponent to hit him.
Round number 2. Santiago immediately in the far reaches of the ring to start round number 2, where he spent much of round number 1. Cochran coming forward again, full stocking mode. There's the right hand, the left hand.
Man, this fight is good.
Shots on the inside.
Dude is smothering him right now.
Exploding forward, exploding to that jab on the canvas. This is ruled as a slip by Mergliata. Right back to it. A jab from Cochran. Cochran again to the mid-range, lead left hook. Huge left hand. Santiago throwing big in return. Lands the overhand left as Will Santiago now into the clinch. Mergliata keeping this middleweight fight moving. 60 seconds remaining, round 2.
Yeah, the brown bomber is 41.
Santiago just seems to be searching for answers at this point. He's landed some hard shots against Cochran.
He is 41 years old.
Santiago on the canvas. That's ruled a slip by Mergliata. On the right hand. Overhand left from Santiago.
Don't push down on his head.
Santiago
That's what we're going to do a little research.
right hand. Heavy now with that. Tie plum goes Dakota Cochran.
Yeah, dude's 41, bro. That is crazy.
Overhand right.
That is not what I'm going to be doing at 41.
Good turn along the ropes from Cochran. Cochran left hook.
I want to remember my grandkids.
Santiago dips his head right into that right uppercut for the second knockdown in this fight.
There's just a huge power difference. When Dakota Cochran lands, he hurts you.
8. Good? Put your hands up.
And Will Santiago has landed some hard shots. Power shots.
Bro, dude is 40, bro.
From Mergliata giving to Santiago. Getting the 10-second clap. The bell.
Dude is 41. I mean, Jesus Christ.
We're through 2 rounds.
Dude needs a nap right now, bro. No offense to people who are 40.
You're getting knocked down because you got your head down here, and all you have to do is throw a nice little uppercut at you, okay?
Stop lying to the man. He is getting knocked down because he's old and he's tired and he's being pressured. He's in a pressure fight right now and he just can't keep up. He's just a few steps behind.
Such in a bad position because
yo, what's up?
Can't see where the punch. I mean, your head's
I don't know if that says TTY bits or Thai bits or TT bits. I'm gonna say TT bits. It makes more sense. TT. Ah, bro, titty bits. Oh my, bro. That's slick, bro. I like it.
Round number 3.
That's not working for him, bro. That grandpa strength is not working.
Number 1 and again in round number 2. So cutter from Santiago, left hand. Santiago trying to time that left hook, overhand right.
Santiago trying to do what he does best, go power shots. It's difficult when a guy's bombing back at you.
Santiago moving from ortho into southpaw. Overhead right. High arm block from Dakota Cochran. Is offensive. Santiago taking himself to the canvas on the swing and the miss. Chris, as offensive as Dakota Cochran is.
Bro, give this dude a...
Bkfc bout. He is very elusive.
Oh man, that grandpa strength is real, bro. Look how far he just pushed the guy. That was crazy.
Overhand left from Santiago. And to your point on cue, watch.
Tight bets. Alright, this fight is over, ref. Thank you for the clarification, tight bets. Yeah, this fight is over.
And victory number 6 in Bkfc for Dakota Cochran.
Doesn't even change his attitude or his demeanor at all.
Kyle, our blood should be to still be fighting at 41. Shit, that is crazy, bro. I mean, shows a lot of passion, but Jesus Christ.
Sky's a different level. Like I said, you can see
he's 29. I wake up, I'm like oil can.
He's a good fighter. He knows not to do that, but you have to sometimes when you're getting hit.
30's right around the corner.
He couldn't do it.
I started sprinting just because I do not want to get into my 30s being that stiff, slow guy. Hell no. I'm gonna still be sprinting.
Live from Shields' home city, Flint, Michigan, tomorrow night on DAZN.
Shields versus Perkins.
Impressive from Dakota Cochran. Knockdowns of Will Santiago.
True. It was swinging.
To the knockout in round number 3.
And just look how calm and relaxed.
It was hella swinging.
I talked about it, like his blood pressure got over.
Dude went down on his shield, bro. That is a manly way to go. Like at 41, still doing his thing.
He just doesn't see. He comes in, he does his job, doesn't care what his opponent does.
It's not like he wasn't trying to fight back. He was fighting back. It's just he was just a step too slow.
Disappointment for Will Santiago, with Dakota Cochran, one of the heaviest hitters across the Bkfc roster at 175 pounds.
I hope he didn't pop a rib, man. That would suck.
He kept going in this fight off the canvas in rounds 1 and 2, taking ferocious shots. Both times he got off of the canvas, Chris, he tried to time huge overhands, huge hooks. But Cochran on point offensively as well as defensively.
I don't understand that.
Even when Santiago was able to land some
I really don't understand the whole method of when fighters get tired, they just like I don't get it. Why do you throw all these heavy hooks? You're tired.
Here is Jeff Houston.
How about try recovering? Why
Ladies and gentlemen,
try some active recovering. Jab, breathe, jab, move around, throw your right hand. Just lead with your jab, dance around, just breathe a little bit. Don't try to end the fight. You know you're not gonna. Not baseball practice, swinging like that.
I'm here with the winner, Dakota Cochran. Dakota, we knew that you were one of the hardest hitters in BKFC. You got the knockdown late in round 1, another one in round 2, and then you finished him in round 3. What kind of statement did you make here tonight?
I got one thing to say. Mundell, let's go, baby. I'm trash. Right, this piece of trash is gonna beat your ass. Let's go. Talk. Yeah, sign the contract. Let's go.
Dakota Cochran, congratulations.
I like BKFC athletes, bro. They're just dudes. They're not fancy like the UFC champions. They're just dudes. They're just dudes out here having a beer. Although some of the UFC champions are just dudes too. Like Dustin Poirier, that's a dude.
Dominant performance in victory of Dakota Cochran. Knockdowns of Will Santiago in rounds 1 and 2 to the 3rd round finish. The winner by way of round 3 TKO, Dakota Cochran defeats Will Santiago.
Something that I work on throughout my camp. It's called the Raja. It's super key for me. It's really helped me.
My name is Dr. J.R. Rivera Dehenia. Raja stands for Reciprocal Antenna System for Holographic Activation. Key benefits that athletes can receive is stress relief, relaxation, reduce inflammation, less performance anxiety. If you're interested in upgrading your performance, come visit us at
Yeah, I think Odu was more of a
our Instagram.
But he was at the disadvantage, like, just to start with. First, he's fighting a dude that had, like, the size advantage on him, height advantage on him. And if you think he didn't have the size advantage, you're like, well, they weigh in the same. But just look at their body. Just look at the body mass. Dude took more space of the squared circle over him, so that was a done deal. That was a good snoop, man. Tight bits. That was a good snoop that you locked that in.
Welcome to Bkfc. Blackout Coffee, the official coffee company of Bkfc. Strong and never bitter. Small batch roasted, founded on American values.
Blackout coffee, baby. I'm not gonna sip it. That's delicious, bro.
Drink Blackout Coffee. Visit www.blackoutcoffee.com to learn more.
Because I'm a grown-ass man, I do not drink my coffee out of a fucking can. I drink it out of a mug. With a freaking smut face look on my face. Talking about that Vietnamese boxer turned, yeah, I haven't seen him fight in a minute. Was he Vietnamese though, or was he Filipino? I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. Ad has Conor McGregor all over it.
Tonight in the co-main event, Irish Brennan Ward, a man who's built his reputation on knocking opponents out. He steps into the squared circle for the first time, and he's got his hometown fans behind him. His opponent, James Knucklehead Dennis, refuses to be intimidated by Ward's reputation. He's ready to take him out and send a message. This is his time. Then, in the main event, it's experience versus hunger. Julian Let Me Bang Lane, a true BKFC OG, is on the
Are you
hunt
talking
for
about
his
Dot
fourth
Win?
straight win to propel him into title contention. He toes the line with Cameron Jumpman Vancamp, a man who's no stranger to the squared circle. Vancamp is looking to continue his
I
dominance
think you are
in
talking about
BKFC,
Dot Win.
and he's got his eyes set on Lane's
Is he a
title
boxer?
aspirations. These are your main events.
I haven't seen him fight in a minute.
From Mohegan
His last
Sun
fight
in
was like
Huntersville,
years ago.
Connecticut, this is BKFC on DAZN.
That's crazy.
to you by
that one.
Bucked Up Energy Drink. And this is BKFC live from Mohegan Sun.
I think it's spelled with an N.
Stacked card here tonight, and next up, it's our co-main event of the evening, the highly anticipated BKFC debut for Brennan Ward. He's going to be taking on tough James Dennis, who's on a 2-fight winning streak and looks to play spoiler. And then, in our main event of the evening, Julian Let Me Bang Lane. You've heard his name, you've seen everything he can do. He's taking on tough Cameron Vancamp, who is on a 2-fight winning streak of his own. A very compelling and intriguing co-main event and main event here tonight. And we welcome you back in here to
that is right, Cat.
Arena. It's
Daddy
been an incredible
Steve.
night of action so far. We've had knockdowns, we've had knockouts.
That one been fighter in BKFC for about 5 years.
The energy has been non-stop. It's been absolutely electric. It's been incredible. And in our co-main and main event, we're going to have that same energy. We're going to take a look at
that
some
one
of
is
the
fighting
highlights
tonight.
from earlier tonight and some of the action that we saw. First up, it was Cito Navarro taking on Jack Brady. The knockdowns in this one, 4-1. Navarro getting the knockdown there. Brady got one back, but at the end of the day, it was Cito Navarro with a big win. And then the big fella, Parker Porter. This was a destruction, one-sided
Cable
Chase
speed
Bromley. Huge right hand there, followed by a left. This was a round one destruction for Parker Porter.
Nah, that's just Caleb.
Absolutely left no doubt. And speaking of the big men in the division, Jorgen De Castro.
Let me get my eyeballs.
Overmatched Bobby Threads. This was a one-sided fight. And you see those right hands coming down there. Big win for Jorgen De Castro. And Rico
Yeah, it says Caleb.
DeShulo
Caleb
making
Steele.
his BKFC debut. Incredible footwork, switching stances, punches from different
Man, I like that one too, but it's just he hasn't fought in a minute. I hope like the BKFC does that, man. They get these dudes, they make a big name out of them like 5 years ago, and then they just go cold off of them like after a loss or
to the beginning of that trilogy, and the Warriors
or something.
here tonight are living up to that. We've had fantastic action so far, and we're going to continue that. And one day, you're going to see the BKFC banner up there next to Gotti
Vancamp is the one
With that,
main eventing
let's
tonight.
send it to Sean Wheelock and Chris Lytle.
Thank you, Curran. Chris, our main event in BKFC's ultra deep welterweight division. This is intriguing. This is a pivotal fight for both men. Julian Lane versus Cameron Vancamp.
Pivotal fight. It's a range fight. Julian Lane, he wants to get
Chris Lytle is one of the nicest dudes I've ever met.
You can see here against Andrula just extremely smart because it's had so many bare
It's sad I didn't take a picture.
Fuck.
That shit was sad, bro. I'm an MMA like legend, bro. I did not take a picture with him. Shook his hands and did not ask, hey bro, can I take a picture? I just didn't know how to approach the situation. I don't want to go, hey mister, can I get a picture? I don't want to go, Mr. Lytle. I just was like, man, I'm just going to shake his hand. It was cool. It was really cool.
He wants to land shots. Hit and don't get hit. That's the name of the game. Turn this into a boxing fight. He knows what Julian Lane's going to do. Hit him when he comes in. Control him with the jab. Push the pace the entire time. Wear him out and get the victory. That's what he wants to do. Get the victory and put himself right in that title hunt, Sean.
Our co-main event at 175 pounds. Brennan Ward in his BKFC debut versus James Dennis.
Been looking forward to this for a long time. I've seen him fight many times. Ward, a phenomenal athlete, heavy-handed, very strong. From right around here, so everybody wants to see this fight. But man, he's fighting a very tough guy in James Dennis. James Dennis has fought for us 3 times.
I mean, I hope Julian Lane does win this fight tonight. This dude has earned it, bro. He has earned his way up here.
No pressure against any of these because he feels like he's supposed to lose. Nobody's giving him a chance against this fighter. and he feels like that's when he does his best work. He's loose, he's ready, he's relaxed. He wants to throw hard shots. He's going to come
Well
in
said,
and try
Caleb.
and take his opponent out.
Well
There's
said.
nothing that he would like to do better than knock out his opponent.
Let the
in his
gods
hometown.
decide when it
That's
comes
motivating him, and he feels like
to
he's gonna
fighting,
do it
you
tonight.
know. I agree with you.
This is fight number 4 in Bkfc for James Dennis. He's also had one pro MMA bout. In our fighter meeting, James Dennis said he has put a huge focus on training for this fight versus Brennan Ward on his cardio. He said, I need my cardio.
Dude looks solid, bro.
Continual movement in
This
and
dude's
out,
been training, bro. He looks solid.
and I also have huge belief in my punching power, Dennis told us, and I can land at any range.
He wants to be explosive the entire time. Overhands, but throw off center. He doesn't want to keep his head in the center line. Feels like he has nothing to do. That is really helping him right now. It gives him a lot of confidence and knows all he has to do is go out there and push a pace and he can shock the world.
James Dennis said, I am most definitely willing to open up, to take chances. Ideally, I want to stay
He could have,
center
but
circle
man,
to keep my back
it is what it is. That didn't happen.
A pocket fight feels like he has the mental advantage because he's so calm. There's no pressure. His opponent has to come out here in front of his home crowd, knock him out. If he only doesn't do that in the first 2 rounds, people can say, man, what's wrong with Ward? He doesn't have that. He has the advantage, and he's going to utilize it.
Damn, dude came in ready, hair slick.
Professional combat sports athletes in all of his native New England, Brennan Ward. Now
Let's see what he does, bro.
Bkfc debut. Ward, the veteran of 26 pro MMA bouts, including 19 in Bellator.
Dude has the Eisen slick back.
Ward was an NCAA Division III national runner-up.
Let's see if he has the iron aura.
Wales University.
Eisen. Did I say iron? Yeah, whatever. My tongue is loose right now.
Everything with speed, everything with explosivity.
Feels like he has a huge advantage. He can box, he can brawl, he can do it inside, he can do it outside. He just wants to make this a smart, adaptive fight.
To get our co-main started, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the
This Barbarian jumped over the freaking ropes. I love this guy already.
In the middleweight division, presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears orange and black. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, an even 173 pounds. His Bkfc record stands at 2 victories opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Great Falls, Montana, here is James.
Man, I feel like most fighters who are scared to pull the trigger is because they're not comfortable. Like having them be more aggressive is not gonna change the outcome. It's just like having them you gotta find a way to break their nervousness. That's all it is. Like not pulling the trigger is just nervousness. Like the coach gotta pull him in the corner and be like, dude, there's no reason to be nervous here. You're in a fight. You've done this before. It's a freaking opponent. This dude might be a little faster than you. This dude might be a little stronger than you, but it is still a fight. You have to let your hands go. You can't be nervous in here. Man, I've seen a lot of aggressive people. I've seen a lot of scared people fight aggressive. It's just nervousness causes that stiffness. You can't pull the trigger. The combos are not going to go out.
Round number 1. Black trunks for Brennan Ward, orange and black trunks for James Dennis. Left hook on the inside. Both fighters have huge power at 175 pounds. Both fighters swinging big. Double jab.
Somebody's going to sleep. Ooh. Somebody goes down immediately. Come on, man. Get back on your feet. Nah, he's hurt. Nope. Nope. It is over. Man, that was fast. Dude didn't break a sweat. That is true.
That was impressive, Sean. We've seen this guy fight in other promotions. We've seen him fight in other sports.
I wonder who Tai bet locked in on this one.
What a good athlete, what a good fighter, and he proved it in this fight.
That was clean, bro.
First left hook that landed did the damage.
That was clean. That was just the knuckles coming out of it.
Looked like it was that clean, but man, it must have did something.
Nah, it's just the knuckles, bro.
Because he didn't like it, immediately might have broke his nose, I'm not sure.
It's just the way it's just the angle the knuckles are coming in.
Grabbed his nose and didn't get him off the canvas. Oh yeah.
In 26 pro MMA bouts, Brennan Ward has gone the distance.
He probably pointed his index. Nah, I think it's just his knuckles. His knuckles are just out. His knuckles are out there, bro. His knuckles broke that shit.
He has huge plans for what he wants to do in this sport. He's already thinking of the guys he's going to call out. I can't wait to hear his interview. I know he's got something lined up.
Bro, that guy might be Eisen.
I talked to him when I did the tryouts here. I knew he was interested. He talked about how good he would be at this sport. That's just
Keeping that hair slicked back. Yes, sir. He did bust his sinus. That shit's ugly.
But absolutely no answers for that massive punching power as well as speed, timing, and accuracy from Brennan Ward.
Sean, you talked about the fact that Ward, at one time, he fought at 185. That just shows how strong. I mean, you can just look at this guy.
That is beautiful.
Quickness, agility, this guy's going to be a problem.
Kicking out straight to the main event. Oh, whoa. There's a hole in the dude's face, bro. That shouldn't be there. Jeez. Yo, that was nasty, bro.
See Dave Mondel's right behind us. See if there's any talk about going for that title here soon, Sean. I'll be the fucking king if I want. I'll be the king of this fucking league if I want.
We go.
What you mean he's a pretty boy getting who have all the gifts?
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge
Dude is fucking fine. Dude is Eisen, bro. He's not a pretty boy. Dude is Eisen.
Seconds into round number 1. For your winner.
Dude is ice. Damn.
Irish Brennan.
Just change your name to freaking Eisen, bro. Not Irish. Eisen Ward. Jesus Christ, bro. Dude got a hole in the side of his face.
I'm here with the winner, Brennan Ward. Brennan, we know that
bro. We're fighting in the parking lot after that. You break my nose like that. We're fighting in the parking lot, bro.
Here and you just did that. How did you make it look so
Probably
easy?
need some broken teeth to match.
Listen, I always had the abilities. You know, my career's been up and down. My life's been up and down. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, everyone knows the story, man. I went through a lot to get back here. You know, life's a grind, man. It's hard. I'm out here. Dude, I'm one of you. I'm one of everybody. I'm your guy. I'm as blue collar as it gets. I know I got my pile drivers, my union brothers and sisters are in the house of all trades. I'm a tradesman. I'm a father. I'm a fighter. What's up, dude? I'm just here. I'm wake up every day and just try to do my best. And set a great example for my kids and for anybody watching, man. You can overcome whatever. I was at the bottom of the bottom, you know. And if I want to be at the top of the top, I'll be there if I want, you know.
We could hear you feeding off of the crowd. You're proudly representing New London, Connecticut. The fans were cheering for you for as long as it lasted. I'm sure you have.
Oh man, he looks like Ace Ventura.
Who do you want next?
To the Rhinos,
Listen,
but
whoever they want to give me, I've never been one to call out opponents.
I've never been Mundell.
Why did you make me see that, bro?
I'll fight Mundell. We'll have a good fight. I might take that thing from
Dude
you.
is
I
good.
don't know if they'll give you to me yet, but if they want to make that fight, I'll fight this dude. I'll fight whoever. You know, New London's always got my back. And,
If I was Mandela, I'd be like, bro, get off of it, bro.
you know, to remember my
All you get off of it tonight. I'm here to have some fun, enjoy some beers with my family.
This was for them tonight. And my family, I got Kay up there. My kids are at home with my parents watching from home. And that's it, man. That's it. Hey, the dressers, we're going to Jackson Hole. Let's go.
Brennan Ward, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Brennan Ward!
Shaw, we waited years for that debut. It was well worth the wait. This guy's going to be a problem for a lot of people. Got Mundell right there. Let's see if we can make that happen next.
James Dennis told us he would take chances. Indeed, he did, opening up. But Brennan Ward told us speed, power, and explosive movement throughout.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the main event is about to be upon us.
38 seconds to the victory in his Bkfc debut. The win by way of first round KO. Brennan Ward defeats James Dennis.
Get ready. The world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, heads back to the birthplace of Bare Knuckle. Saturday, February 8th, don't miss your chance to witness two undefeated warriors clashing for the Cruiserweight UK title. It's Carl the Wasp Thompson versus Rob the Great White Boardman. In the co-main event, the always
Mark
ready to fight
Wahlberg.
Pick the Molar Jardine. Watch it all live on the Bkfc app.
Oh,
Download it
man.
now at bkfc.com.
Dude slightly did look like him.
bkfc.com.
Thunder.
All the way live from Satellite 5 Pure Chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the
I
world.
think I've seen this show on Rumble a few times. It's pretty good.
We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to.
I've even watched a few on IG Live.
BKFC from Mohegan Sun live on the Zone is presented by Fucked Up Energy Drink, Rasha, Blackout Coffee, and Atemi Law. It is now time for our main event of the evening. Let's go to the tail of the tape.
The numbers presented by Fucked Up Energy Drink for Julian Lane versus Cameron Vancamp.
Julian Lane 5'9", Cameron Vancamp 6'2". We heard about that earlier. 5-inch height advantage, a 4-inch reach advantage.
Why does Cameron Vancamp looks high in his tail of a tape photo?
Whoever can do that's probably gonna win.
Dude's eyes look like he's on some sauce.
This is fight number 4 in BKFC for Cameron Vancamp. He's at 24 pro MMA bouts, including 2 in the UFC. Vancamp told us in our fighter meeting, I want to stay long, very high.
Dude, these dudes are in shape, bro. This is gonna be good.
Always be smart.
Wants more action. Feels like in his last few fights he's been very smart, but he wants to make sure he's putting on a show, doing more damage, and really doing whatever he can to get that finish.
Of his main event
Just
opponents in this
don't end too fast, bro. I want to see a war.
said, I respect his toughness, but quite frankly, Vancamp said, Lane wins fights more on toughness than on his technical ability and skill set. But what I know, Vancamp said, is Lane has excellent cardio. I have to pace myself very well because Lane has an uncanny ability, Vancamp said, to win
Combat
rounds
League.
4 and 5.
Oh man, I haven't watched that show in a minute.
Wants to make sure he's splitting the jab.
Man, I gotta go back to that show. I heard good source of information.
Right in front of his opponent.
Like a podcast. Is it a podcast still? Do people even still podcast?
This is fight number 12 in BKFC for Julian
There
Lane.
we go, Julian Lane.
17th overall bare knuckle bout. Lane enters this main event versus Cameron Vancamp on a 3-fight BKFC winning streak. Lane is also at 24 pro MMA bouts. He was a cast member on season 16 and 25 of The Ultimate Fighter. Lane told us in our
Bro, you probably should have just ate the whole bag, bro.
active feints, jabs, straights to the body of Cameron Vancamp. I'm always going to be moving my feet, level changes, always moving my hands.
You know, Cameron.
In and out motion, he wants to utilize that experience and
All right,
set some
Caleb.
traps, throw a lot of strengths, overhand rights. Feels like his best advantage is when he gets inside, he can use that clinch and manhandle his opponent.
I explain why he looks high in his poster.
Vancamp has outstanding timing. He said, I know that Vancamp is willing to be patient. He will sit back, look to counter, use his reach and range. I have to be smart with my in and out movement. I cannot get reckless running in.
Something surprised me. He said, don't stand right in front of him and trade. He wants to use angles and get in and out. That's not what I thought from Let Me Bang, bro, but he's better at this.
Bruh, stop calling dude Let Me Bang, bro.
It's about being smarter, hit and don't get hit.
Julian Lane, bro, you are a good fighter now. You don't need to hold on to the moniker of Let Me Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set.
You're 30 now, bro. This don't sound right anymore. I don't know why. It just does not sound right.
Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation. Chairman of the Mohegan Tribe, James Gessner. Senior Vice President of Sports and Entertainment, Tom Cantone. And our ringside supervisor in attendance, Mike Mazzulli. The 3 judges scoring our main event, Tom Carson, Peter Harry, Brian Miner. And the third man inside the squared circle, our referee in charge of the action at the bell, Big Dan Mergliata. And now, with our BKFC fans watching live worldwide on DAZN.
Did this guy just snort some powder, bro? Nah, he's probably just wiping his nose.
Fight fans of the great state of Connecticut. Let's knuckle
Hell yeah, baby.
Introducing to you first, fighting in the red corner. Tonight he wears white and gold. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. His official weight, 165 and 1/2 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 2 victories opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Indianapolis, Indiana, here is Cameron Jumpman Vancamp.
Jumpman.
And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears
This dude's about to do a
black
jumping.
in maroon snake.
Or he's about to get
He
jumped.
stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, an even 166 pounds. Tonight, he makes history as he steps into the
on,
squared
Lon.
circle, ready for bare knuckle fight number 17.
Show no fear, bro.
Fighting
Show no
out
fear.
of Clearwater, Florida, by way of
Trust me, that water is not clear.
Ohio. Here is the one, the only, Julian, let me back,
I'd be in the corner like, yo, stop calling me that, bro. That is just weird.
Vancamp told us, I have to control the tempo
Let
in the
me
range. I
bang.
cannot get stuck in the clinch. I cannot get pulled
I don't
into
get
a
it, bro.
Hold the line.
The fighters up this scratch.
Look on.
The bell, round number 1. Maroon trunks for Julian Lane, white trunks for Cameron Vancamp. Really pumping the jab from range, Cameron Vancamp. It was the methodical start as promised from Julian Lane. Jab to the body from Vancamp. And on the fake step, subtly.
That feels like watching Isaac Frost fight Andre Bishop.
Work on the face of Vancamp, then the jab as Lane came forward. Vancamp 6'2", to Lane's 5'10". Overhand right off the mark from Julian Lane. Double jab, did not land. Vancamp resetting on his striking line. Jab right back from Vancamp, just off the mark.
You see both these guys really doing the feel-out process. Vancamp looking for the opportunity to land those hard shots, but he's got to be smart about it. He knows that Julian Lane is a very heavy-handed fighter.
Bruh, if it's me and Herb Dean, bro, I'll win. I carry pepper spray on me. Fuck it. Oh, shoot. I don't care how big Herb Dean is, how good his jiu-jitsu is, how good his MMA is, bro. Nobody's tough when it comes to pepper spray. So I'll be walking out alive. You didn't say I have to fight fair.
Final seconds, round number 1, overhand right off the mark. Stand forward on the duck under. The bell. That is the end of round 1.
That was a good round.
Don't let him be first, Junior. Don't let him be first. You saw you jabbed him.
Bro, please, one at a time, bro.
Move your head.
One at a fucking time, coaches. What do you think he? What do you think he heard?
In the corner of Julian Lane, they're telling him you got to get off first. Don't wait to let him jab you.
Jab. You got the jab. Jab.
Jack Catterall will face undefeated American.
Not just jab. He needs to draw this big guy in and counter him.
For the WBO Super Lightweight World Title, presented in association.
Not only does he need to redirect him, he needs to draw him, draw him in when he can and just smack him with something. Smack him with combinations. Can't just jab. You gotta tell somebody to throw a jab without specific instructions what to do after he jabs.
Julian Lane entering on a 3-fight win streak. Cameron Vancamp entering this main event on a 2-fight win streak.
Jab and let it go. Ooh, your combinations.
Uppercut. And then acknowledged by Vancamp.
Julian Lane seems hurt. He's backing up the entire time. Must have caught him in the right place because Vancamp needs to jump on him right now.
Vancamp, the audacious lead up.
Bro, it's in his eyes.
Acknowledging the lane almost as you would your sparring partner when you see it again. Look, I'm catching you. Rear right uppercut now from Cameron Vancamp. This is not at sparring speed, Chris.
This is crazy, bro.
Turned up here from round 1 to round 2 noticeably. Overhand right from Lane into the clinch. Right.
That's what you need, bro. Make it a dogfight.
He's throwing some punches. He's just tied up, but I guess he feels like he's doing good from the outside.
Lay up on his arms, bro.
Double jab. And you hear the disquiet from the Mohegan Sun crowd. Hook jab now from Cameron Vancamp. This is exactly the range that Vancamp wants.
He wants to just stand outside.
Don't chase him, bro. Julian Lane is chasing him down right now, which is not good. That's why he falls into shit like this.
Cannot find it there. Overhand left. 35 seconds remaining, round 2.
He needs to cut him.
Step of Cameron Vancamp on the outside. It's in the step of Lane from the center circle. Double jab again from Vancamp.
He needs to cut him off. Right now, Lane is just following.
Double jab in from Lane, trying to cut the distance. Big right hand from Julian Lane.
Nice.
Vancamp saying to Lane that did not hurt. And second clack. Late here in round number 2.
Oh! Do the stinky leg.
Vancamp forward again. Right hand.
That is a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Next stop, round 3.
And here you can see that uppercut. Landed clean and flush, and Julian Lane didn't like it. I'm not sure if it landed right in his eye, but
I don't know. Based on damage, I think they're both. I think they're kind of tied up right now. Because they both got rocked in the second round.
Split on his stuff. He's still waiting on that overhand. He's getting overwhelmed. He's going to start coming at you a little more aggressively.
In the corner of Cameron Vancamp is his brother, Kellen Vancamp.
Getting desperate, getting aggressive.
Be surprised to see him fight for us at some point. He's an excellent fighter as well.
Cracking with those counters. Stay long on those jabs. Stay long on those jabs.
Two punches. Confirmation. Round 3.
Used to go under those jabs, man. Gotta start hitting that big guy in the body, my guy.
For both men, Julian Lane.
His jaw's not probably as strong as I think it was, but his body's gonna open his jaw up.
And immediately trying to mirror the hips of Vancamp to start the third round.
I still giving Julian Lane problems.
There you go.
On the outside.
There you go. Multiple.
Really awkward blinks
This
from Lane's right eye.
change your levels, bro.
Stiff jab from Vancamp, then a right hand. Good pull from Lane. Swelling left side of Lane's forehead. There's that uppercut again. Vancamp couldn't time it. Timed it beautifully in round 2. Lead left uppercut. Postman
Not even a little, bro. But he put some hands on Vancamp. I ain't gonna lie. But he's not banging, bro. Julian Lane is really not banging that much.
Every time he does get inside, Vancamp throws a big punch, and Julian Lane has to disengage.
Jab again. Vancamp continues to land the one from distance. Bit of a squeeze on the guillotine there. Frustration in that squeeze from Lane. Inside
there you go, go under it. Hell yeah.
Overhand right.
Every time he throws that fucking jab, start throwing his shit in his body. Ooh, yeah! Bang, Julian Lane. Man, saying Bane and Lane together is not that easy. There you go. Let me bang, bro. Bang, bro. Bang, bro. Bang, bro. Damn, bro.
And I like what Cameron Vancamp is doing. Every time he lands a meaningful punch, he points it out. He wants to make sure that not only his opponent knows it, but the referees and the judges know it.
When you're throwing that jab, he can't get through it. You're throwing a jab, and he's just fucking stalling on everything. As long as you keep it snappy. Stay snappy on it and stay long. He's gonna get very desperate in these last 2 rounds because you're up 3-0. He's gonna get very desperate.
Damn, it's back to being laggy.
This dude, he hits you with one punch there. One punch. One punch is all you beat.
Here's the big right hand landed by Julian Lane.
Yeah, this round is definitely Julian Lane's round. I've been saying Chiller Lanes. That's why I can't say that word right now. Lane. Damn, knocked the piece out.
And that's when he points at Julian Lane, says that one hurt you.
Okay, total line, you ready?
Clearly.
Bro, this guy's enjoying this.
The respective fighter meetings, respect flowing in both directions, but things certainly got heated yesterday.
Vancamp is enjoying this fight right now.
Not quite taunting from Cameron Vancamp, but he's definitely pointing out when he does things well to Julian Lane.
I think it's smart. It gets in the fighter's head, plus it lets the referees and the judges know you're winning the fight.
1-4 fully underway. Stiff jab forward from Lane. Big circle out to his right from Cameron Vancamp. There's the up jab from Vancamp. That's such an effective punch in this sport. The duck under the turn. Bit of a face wash from Lane on the separation from Mergliata. Jab.
Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Oh, count! What are you counting for? He banged! Julian Lane banged, bro! Oh! Holy shit! That was crazy. He banged, bro. He banged. That is crazy. Bro is still laying down, bro.
Again, really just respect, no animosity between Julian
Bro,
Lane and Cameron Vancamp.
that is crazy, bro. That knockout was crazy.
Things got heated. You had to break it up, Chris. But then Julian
That was a crazy ass knockout.
37 years old. Now 12 Bkfc fights. 17 in the sport of bare knuckle. 24 in pro MMA. Julian Lane is absolutely in the best form of his career.
Yo, we seen it happen, everybody. Look at, bro, that is a clean overhand. That is a clean overhand, bro. Woo. If you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Just don't be sharing though. I don't want YouTube all up in my business like that. I know they're in my business, but don't. You know what I'm trying to say. That was a beautiful fight. That overhand right was just, man. And he stepped with it too. He stepped with it and just, eesh.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Big Dan
I loved it.
Margliata, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 50.
He does need that Mike Perry rematch.
For your winner by KO, Julian, let me back Lane.
Let's go, baby. Brooklyn, Leona, Paisley, Marie, I love you. Mom, Dad, I love you.
I'm here with the winner, Julian Lane. Julian, that was a tough fight for the first 3 rounds, but in that 4th round, you found that massive right hand. You told us before the fight you wanted to be patient and let it flow. What did you find in that 4th round for that right hand?
Hey, I keep telling y'all, I gotta keep reminding y'all,
like,
this is my fucking house. This is my
subscribe.
ring. I'm the king of violence. Nobody got shit. I've been doing this before all of y'all. So, Jeremy Stevens, Mike Perry.
Hell yeah, call them all out.
All 3 of y'all motherfuckers can get it any day, man. But hey, I made that fight harder on myself because I was being patient. I like to press the gas full speed when I'm, you know, 1st round, 2nd round. But I was hunting him down with that right hand the whole time because I knew he was vulnerable for that right hand, the overhand right, because he drops his hands.
We know that you've had frustration in the past. You said, hey, I want to get in there and bang. Let me bang. You were able to
him
do
versus
that.
Jeremy Stevens.
Right now?
Hey, that feels amazing. My first KO.
I can't whistle, but man, that would be beautiful.
Myself. You know, I pack a tremendous.
That'd be hella beautiful.
Power. Just sometimes, you know, I'm a little tense, but this fight I felt a little too relaxed. I was like, you know, I gotta wake the hell up. I got.
There's Conor McGregor
telling me to fight, and I just keep hearing it, and I'm just like, man, yeah, I'm knocking this motherfucker out.
Congratulations on your first KO in the BKFC ring. Julian Lane, 4 wins in a row. Congratulations.
Thank you, God.
Huge win for Julian Lane.
4 wins in a row, bro. Give this man a title shot. I've seen people get title shots for less. This man deserves a title shot.
2-1 and 2-1. The come from behind win for Julian Lane. Beautifully timed on the right hand entry to the finish.
Dude went to sleep immediately, bro. That was beautiful.
Knockout. Julian Lane defeats Cameron Vancamp. Chris, we had a huge BKFC Knuckle Mania 5 last week in Philadelphia.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the main event.
What I especially love is
I mean, tell me what y'all thought about the card.
Here at one of the best fight venues in the United States, Mohegan Sun.
Was it better than today's UFC card?
fighters from the UFC, as well as Dana White's Contenders Series, The Ultimate Fighter, Brennan Ward coming out of Bellator and PFL. Every single weight class gets deeper and deeper by the month in BKFC.
Sean, we had
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, this fight card was way much better in quality in terms of entertainment quality. Was way much better than the UFC fight card. The UFC fight card today was a little stale, and the big shock that came from the UFC fight was oh man. So I'm guessing you don't know what happened to Izzy since you didn't watch the UFC fights yet. You should probably see it for yourself. I'm just saying Imavov is a new top contender, and I hope whoever wins, he gets the next title shot. I don't care who wins, he should get the next title shot. But here, and for the case of Julian, dude should get a title shot. Four wins in a row in BKFC. There are some fighters, I'm pretty sure they got titles for way less. For way less. Some fighters, they just jump in and then they just 1-2 fights and they're in a title. They're already being talked about title contention. So nah, I won't spoil it. I will not spoil it. But man, I love this. BKFC is an entertaining sport. I love it. Alright, later, Cat Daddy Steve. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope to see y'all again